Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing it back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. I'm a PlayStation fan. I'm a PlayStation fan too. What is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And welcome to episode 77 of What's Up PlayStation podcast. And listen, if you are tuning in live, or even if you watch this later, even if you watch this later, you guys are going to be getting quite a few trophies. So if you tune in live or watching this later, here's your first couple trophies. Hey, there we go, man. I'm giving out trophies like Naughty Dog as well. You understand? I caught the fever from Bari. And I remember on a couple episodes back, I was like, well, Persona, whenever you host, we don't get no trophies. And I'm like, you're right. We got to fix that. So y'all definitely going to be getting some trophies throughout the show moving forward, and obviously that great, lovely platinum at the end of the show. So shout out to y'all here, man. Like I said, I am Persona. I'm your host for this week. And listen, man, WUPS would not be what it is without the other half of WUPS, right? The best list on YouTube, the king of the Bronx. You understand, Mr. The fragrance, a little dab will do ya, Mr. Live to Inspire. My brother from another mother, Mr. Jay Bari. Bari, what's good, bro?
Yo, what is good, guys, man? What is up, Persona, man?
What's good, man?
It's a Saturday morning. The mood is right. We're going to have some fun.
Absolutely.
Show it how it's done.
Absolutely.
What's up, PlayStation Podcast, man? But yo, it's been a good weekend, man. The sun is shining. The wind is blowing a little bit over there, man. Spring is in the air. You know that old school song? That spring is in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Oh yeah. You ever sung that song?
Who sang that? No, I can't place the song.
I don't know who sung. I forgot who sung it, but I sung that song at a graduation, my 4th grade graduation.
4th grade graduation, damn.
Yes,
You
sir.
can remember that far back?
I can remember that far. I still have the whole brochure and all that. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's
Graduation,
dope. That's dope. That's dope,
But
man.
nah, man, it's good to be here, man. Good to see all the friendly, beautiful faces in the chat. And yeah, yo, we got a good show planning for you, man. And I love hearing that trophy sound, man, because my man out here giving them trophies up.
Absolutely.
Like Naughty Dog.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, another trophy for the folks, man.
Yes, sir.
Another trophy. You know, we throwing out them trophies, man.
Throw them things out, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, man, Bari, it's good to have you here, man. I always say it, man. I always look forward to the Saturday morning show with my bro Bari. How are you this week, man? How's everything?
Oh, I'm good, man. It was definitely a busy week for me, you know, closing. Closing ain't been done yet. There's so much stuff that's coming in. Monday we should close up everything from my job. A lot of games. It's a lot of games out, man. A lot of games. I'm talking about VR. I'm talking about PS5, PS4, Switch. There's games left or right. Yep. Everybody should be busy. It should be a busy gaming week for everybody, to be honest with you. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit that this gaming week is slow. I don't want to hear none of that crap when it comes to these gamers out here, man. But yeah, it's been a nice week, man. Very nice week. Saw Morbius as well. I think it was a great movie. Not great movie, but I thought it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it, and I think people should go and watch it as well. But yeah, how was your week, man? Everything good over there?
Yeah,
you've been putting in some gaming hours over there, man. I see you on there.
I've been gaming quite a bit, man. Like I've been jumping from Babylon's Falls to Strangers of Paradise, playing some DNF Duel, and just getting a lot of gaming in, man. It's a lot. Like right now, especially like now that we're in April, between April and May. These are like the downtime for me when it comes to gaming. Outside of Chrono Cross that comes out next week. Oh, is it Chrono Trigger? That
comes out next week.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger comes out. Or Chrono Cross. Sorry, Chrono Cross comes out next week. So, I'm gonna be on that as well. But between Kirby and Strangers, Babylon, I want to get the platinum for Babylon's Fall, which is a bit of a grind with what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm close to the plat for Babylon, but yeah, it's just that's the legendary stuff and the enhancements or enchantments
and the conches. Getting all of the you gotta get a million.
Oh, the 100, a
million. I'm only at like 300,000, so I'm like, all right, it's gonna take a bit,
It'll take a while.
Yeah, but work wise, man, a lot of projects that I'm dealing with work wise, but not nothing I can't handle. It's just a lot of that stuff happening right now.
Yeah, somebody asked, is the Babylon Fall demo still up?
Actually, I don't know. It might not be shit because the full game out.
It's still up.
It is it? Yeah. But yo, listen, guys, this is WUPS exclusive. I told y'all before, you're only going to hear Bari here, right? So, a lot of things has happened this week in gaming, and I'm very eager to hear Bari's thoughts as well. I know he's gonna go in, right? So you guys are in for such a great show with me and Bari, and y'all already know we always make it entertaining. And another trophy, man. I got the fever. I got the fever today. Let me get these super chats, and then we'll get into the games of the week. Yo, Cyber Dragon, appreciate you for the $10 super chat. He says, shout out to the chat mods and the What's Up PlayStation podcast. Appreciate you, Cyber, always, bro. Long time supporter. Way back during the council days. Cyber been supporting for a very long time. Shout out to Cyber. And then Unicron, appreciate you for the 10 pounds, euros. I always get that mixed up. Oi. He says, supporting the mandem. We'll listen later. Bari love them buff blondes. Sona, I can prove it. Ask Bari who wins out of Hulk versus Thor. Bari will choose the blonde. Have a great show, fellas. Appreciate you.
You want to have a little laugh, don't you?
Hey, bruv.
Any?
Hey, bruv.
Any?
Hey, yo, shout out to Unicron. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to y'all in the chat as well. All right, guys, y'all know how we do things here. Let's get into the rigmarole of how we do things, and we're gonna start with the games that have released this week for What's Up PlayStation. And it's been
a pre-order this week. Oh, bye.
I ain't pre. You bought some stuff. I know you did. All right, so for this week, the games that released were Crusader Kings 3, the console edition for the PS5.
You still dropping your review for that?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna watch some gameplay and then I'll put out a review.
Oh, because before you just said you gonna drop like Tuesday or Wednesday. But okay, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, you don't really need to beat games to review them, so we'll do that.
That's a fact.
In Nightmare for the PS5. I was looking at some gameplay of this. This actually looked pretty cool.
In Nightmare?
It's from what I've seen with the videos that I saw, it's like this boy, he going around like in this crazy house trying to like, it's like one of those not scary games per se, but it's got some spooky stuff to it. Kind of like Little Nightmares.
Dropping PS5 games like that, man.
Like it's nothing. Agent Intercept for the PS5, PS4. Escape First for the PS4. Escape First 3 for the PS4. What happened to Escape First 2?
Where's 2?
Yeah, where's 2? IKEA. Not IKEA, the furniture place. IKEA. Akai. Oh Lord. Yeah, Kai for the PS5. Read Remastered for the PS5. Some of y'all need to read.
That's a fishing game, right?
Is it? It might be. Yeah, it might be.
Oh no, it's real, not read.
No, it's read. This shit says read.
No, I'm saying like fishing is real, like reel it in, not read it in.
Oh, I mean,
I don't know.
All right, I was about to say, let's read here. Lawnmower Simulator for the PS5, PS4. Bari, have you ever played any of these simulator games before?
Nah, the only simulator I've played is like back in the day, like the flight sims, and the job simulator for like VR. Like I played a demo for that, which was kind of cool. You know what I mean? It was just moseying around, messing around. But yeah, I haven't really played no simulators like that, like a lawnmower simulator. Like what are you doing? You putting oil in the lawnmower, or you make sure it's clean? I don't know what you got to do there.
Hey man,
I don't mow lawns, for someone. I'm in New York. I don't know. So
yeah, we ain't got too many lawns in New York.
Moss
Book 2 for the PSVR.
Let's go!
I know Bari played that. Man.
I lost 20 pounds playing it too.
Hey man, Jesus. And then Princess Farmer for the PS4. Totally Normal Journey for the PS4. Tropico 6 for the PS5. And then last but not least, Weird West for the PS4. Yo, this Weird West game is actually on my radar. This is a game that I am thinking about picking up. I was looking at some gameplay of it and looking at the combat. It's like an action RPG, and it's set obviously in the West. But like everyone, or not everyone, but most people, like they have like this monster form and all this stuff. This is just quick synopsis from what I've gathered. And it looks really cool, man. It looks really dope. It's asymmetric. And it's got I got my eye on it. But ladies and gentlemen, those are the games throughout the week, right? So now we are in the spotlight portion of the show. And so what the spotlight is it's a way for me and Bari to give you guys a game that we think that you all should check out, right? It could be a brand new game. It could be an old game. It could be a game that hasn't even released yet. It could be a game from your childhood. The point of the spotlight is just to put eyes on a game that we truly care about and want you guys in the community to also check out and look at as well. So Bari, starting with you, man. What is your spotlight for this week? And are you breaking the rules?
Yo, Persona, I'm breaking the rules today.
Okay.
This is going to be a legendary rule break. Okay. This is Persona. I don't think you understand what I'm trying to tell you right now. I'm trying to whisper in your ear right now. This is going to be a legendary real break.
Okay.
Are you ready? I don't think you ready.
I'm ready.
I'm about to break the rules.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not just ready. I'm ready, Freddy.
Okay. I like that little rhyme right there. But okay. Spotlight, first game. Crossfire X, Persona. Crossfire X is my spotlight game for the week.
What? What?
April Fools. Yeah, you think we gonna do a podcast the day after April Fools and not hit you with an April Fools?
Absolutely.
Even Persona wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, you caught me. I was like, Crossfire X. I ain't playing that shit.
Yo, man. But now I got a few, man. I got a few Persona, man. So bear with me. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta highlight Moss Book 2, yo. Because this is one of those games that is just real special, man. From the first game, really special game. I mean, from the story beats, the character animations within that VR scope, just the character itself, Quill's a great character. the combat, the puzzles is really fun. And in book 2, it looked like they're doing that again. Just more of it. You know what I mean? So I hooked up the PlayStation VR to my PS5, which was a workout, man. If you guys are looking to lose like 10 pounds, 20 pounds, go ahead and hook a PlayStation VR headset to a PlayStation 5. Let's go ahead and do that. You're gonna get a workout, and then unhook it, okay? But I really wanted to try this game out real quick, and because I wanted to play a couple of hours of it, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna wait for VR 2 and see what's going on with that. But I really enjoyed it a lot, man. Quill is continuing right from where you left off from Moss 1, and it's just more of it, yo. It's just seeing that character in VR and just the animations, and Quill wanna give you a high five, and then sometimes when you're figuring out some puzzles, she's like giving you a little hint. She's like, it's just a cool vibe, yo. I'm telling you guys, Moss is that game. And if you do have a VR, if you do have a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and you don't mind hooking that thing up, definitely go ahead and buy Moss or play Moss. It's immaculate. You know what I mean? It is one of those PlayStation VR experiences or games that it's a must-have. You know what I mean? It's really that good. So yeah, I've been enjoying that, or I've enjoyed the bits that I've played of it. You know what I mean? It's just a struggle part of hooking up that VR headset. Because you sacrifice so much hooking up that VR headset, man. It's just like, wow. But thank God for VR 2, because that's gonna make it easier. Second game, I gotta highlight this, man. The beta is out this week. DNF Duel. Amazing game. I'm really happy in how the game is panning out, because now we are hitting the second beta for the game, and there's no significant nerfs to any character or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like typically how these fighting games that we play these betas, and then the beta 2, the whole goddamn characters change up. You know what I mean? Like Guilty Gear. I'm not saying Guilty Gear is not fun. Guilty Gear, the beta 1, then you had a beta 2, then I think you had another beta. They changed up the characters significantly from the betas. But this game right here, they did small little tweaks here and there, buffs here and there. And the most rewarding buff to me is the walk speed. So they increased the walk speed for everyone in the game. And now, like, I feel like with the increased walk speed, the momentum that a walk speed gives you, and the roll, it feels like rolls are faster now. Because in the previous beta, I felt like rolls are a little too slow. They recover slow. You know what I mean? People was punishing you out of it. But rolls that feel much faster. It's like a much faster pacing game now with that walk speed buffed up. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've been playing it this morning. Going to be getting back on it, like, after the podcast, after I eat and whatnot. And yeah, if you guys are interested, it is an open beta right now for the PlayStation 4 and 5. And if you have a fight stick for the PlayStation 5, it works now during this beta. So, you know what I mean? No. If you're a fight stick user, you can use it on the PlayStation 5 version. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much my highlights of Persona. That's breaking the rules too.
Breaking the rules.
Yeah,
I think I break the rules.
I have to throw the April Fool's joke out there, but
absolutely,
that's pretty much it.
Absolutely. Yo, man.
One more.
Okay.
I mentioned this earlier, but go see Morbius, yo. Don't listen to these reviews. This movie's bad or whatnot. Yo, the movie was actually really good. I saw it last night. I know that's not a game or whatnot, but I felt like it captured a lot of the essence of the character from, like, the comics, or if you watch like the Spider-Man animated cartoon. It captured a lot of the essence of that character, yo. It had the classic, the black and purple, coat and all that stuff. Like, I felt it was a really good movie. Like, anybody saying that it's a bad movie, I don't know. I can't really trust their opinions when it comes to movies like that. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. I gave it 7.5 out of 10.
My man, that's good stuff, man.
Definitely
broke the rules this week. Definitely broke the rules. You know
my bad, man.
It's all good. I'm about to break the rules. Talking about break the rules, man. Let me break the rules. Yeah, man. So, my spotlights for this week. This is a game I spotlighted before, but I'm gonna spotlight it again because it's got, like, I had took a kind of a mini break, just to kind of catch up on some other games because Elden Ring kind of consumed me. But Babylon Falls, right? Listen, I know this is a game that a lot of people hate. You know, people are looking at that Metacritic score and they're saying, "Oh yeah, this is a terrible game." I'm telling you, outside of like the graphics not being, you know, the best, right? The content is there, the gameplay is there, right? So I got on it. I've been playing it this week because the Nier Automata, the update hit for that this week. So I was like, all right, you know, I want to check that out. I want to see what's up. Yo, man, listen, the way they did it is really dope. Like where, so you can get like A2, B2, and 9S costumes, right? And dressed up and be dressed up like them, which is really cool. But also when you log into the game and you load into the headquarters, the Nier music is playing, and it's the music from the forest, like like, you know, and it's like hella smooth, so super dope. And then there's also near missions that you could do as well, where you're fighting the enemies from the circus area of the game, those little clown robot dudes. So
one of the best fights too.
Yeah, one of the best fights. Yes, I agree. And so, you know, it's really dope. And you know, I'm in a lot of the end game stuff, so I'm doing like a lot of skirmishes and sieges. And like my build right now is like so like on point. Like I'm in like my power level is about 91, 92. And like just the way I have my joints set up right now with the technical play style, and you know, I have technical for my in-hand weapons, and then my on-back weapons I have power, because when I charge it up, man, I'm doing like 10, 15K off a hit, man. It's crazy. So, you know, the game is really fun, man, and you know, doing some of the missions, some of the combos and stuff like that, it's just like a really, really, really dope game, right? And you know, I know it's not the best, and I know for a lot of people, you know, they look at the game and or they look at the review scores or whatever, and they're like, yeah, you know, this is a terrible game, or it's just not a fun game. And it's just like, yo, you know, playing it, you know, for as long as I've been playing it now, you know, it's really a cool game. Like if you look at the gameplay here, you know, like I'm doing like mid-air combos, slamming them down, then coming down with the hammer. Like, you know, it's just a great, it's a really fun time. Real talk. No cap. Y'all know I ain't gonna cap for y'all, man. So yeah, Babylon's Falls is definitely the first game for me. And like I said, they got a lot of new content on there. They added some new story missions and stuff like that as well. So there's a lot for you to do. So if you were somebody that were to pick up the game now, there is a lot there. Like you're definitely going to be doing a lot. And it's stuff that you can do by yourself or with friends or with randoms, like the way the headquarters works. So shout out to Babylon's Fall, right? And then
how dare you promote a Metacritic 49 game, Persona? What's going on with you?
I mean, listen, man, I also love Avengers, and a lot of people hate that. I love Godfall as well, and a lot of people hate those games as well. I don't know, like when it comes to those types of games, I enjoy them, right? And I don't have an issue grinding in games and whatnot. So, you know, it is what it is, right? But you know,
they don't want to grind in games, but they want to grind in the club. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong. You know, you might want to let me chill. I was gonna say something messed up. The other game that I want to spotlight, which, you know, again, this is a game we've talked about quite a bit here on the show, right? But again, I want to highlight it again because these are kind of my two main focus games that I'm focused on right now. So because we're in the months of April and May, this is kind of a downtime for me when it comes to gaming, because I'm not really grabbing a whole bunch of different stuff, right? I'm kind of just really like, all right, let me focus in on the games that I want to complete and platinum and finish and whatnot. And so the other game with that is obviously Strangers of Paradise, man, which this game is just so great. And I'm getting like much farther in the game now. And I'm like got my expert class that I want to use. So I'm using Paladin, but I'm also going to I'm trying out the Lancer and the Dragoon and whatnot. I'm going to try that out probably today.
Best class in the game.
But, you know, Paladin class is really good. You know, especially when you have like the sword shield combo, which is the rapier, I think it's called. And, you know, like it's just it's so fast. Like you like I can like get in, I can get my hits in. It does good damage. And then like I can do like, you know, because this game is kind of like a fight game, because you can do like a tilt square, which, you know, you'll do like that side. Oh
yeah, the tilt is nice for the sword.
Yeah, the sword shield combo. Yeah, the sword fighter. So, you know, it's one of those games, man, like where I'm really enjoying the combat. I'm really enjoying fighting enemies and stuff in this game. The story, I think, is pretty cool, right? And it's challenging. I'm playing on hard difficulty. It's challenging as fuck. You feel me? Like, I've died quite a few times, you know, trial and error, you know, having to look at my build and look at like how I got my stuff set up, you know, trying to upgrade gear and stuff like that, right? So, you know, Strangers of Paradise, I think is a great game as well. You know, if you're someone that loves Final Fantasy, someone that loves, you know, even like Souls, not Team Ninja style, like the Neo style games and stuff like that, I think you'll find a lot of enjoyment out of this game. It's really, really fun. So, you know, those are my 2 games, spotlight games for the week. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time to be a gamer, man. It's a really good time to be a gamer.
I like the trial and error aspect of Strangers, because yeah, you do play around with like a lot of classes and builds. So yeah, some classes does not just, it doesn't really benefit, you know, going to certain bosses. But like I said, yo, that Dragoon is by far in my favorite class, because that is the boss killer. Like if you struggling with a boss, go click that Dragoon, and you have that move where you just launch the jump, just launch up in the air, boom, drop mad damage. Then I have it like lightning build as well. Oh my god, it's crazy. But yeah,
I'm
I
gonna try
do
it
like the sword. I forgot what you call it. Sword master.
Sword
like
fighter. Sword fighter.
I like the Marauder as well. I was trying to Pugilist. Oh man.
Yo, Pugilist is nasty too,
Straight
man.
hands. Straight hands.
Yeah, Pugilist is
like,
nasty.
yo, that is like Tifa. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yep.
Yeah, it's really nice, man. I enjoyed the game a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to complete it by this week coming up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the platinum. I was looking at like the chaos difficulty, like some of the stuff that's going on with that, and you fight like level 300-400 enemies, bro. I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's definitely gonna be crazy. Yeah, the job is crazy too, because in Strangers of Paradise, the job selection is so vast. It's just like, yo, there's so much, and like everything feels so different. Like even when you're looking at like the moves that you're getting and the stuff that they're offering you with the different classes and the pathways that you can go, you know, where you started as a marauder and then you could go down into like a mage and all this. It's just really good, warrior and stuff like that. It's just really good.
They took the gist of like the first game, Final Fantasy, like the first couple of games, it's more job class based stuff.
Yep.
And that's elevated into like an action type of thing now, you know, which is cool.
Yep. So those are our spotlights for this week, guys. I hope y'all check those games out. If you do, definitely let us know and comment in the comment on the show, and let us know if you enjoy those things or not. All right, guys, it's time for the news, and oh boy, is it a great news week. And you guys know we always got to start off with the PlayStation Plus April games, which were announced this week, and it's not a bad week. I ain't gonna lie. So the games that we're getting for PlayStation Plus for the month of April is for the PS5 and PS4. You're getting Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. I seen some gameplay of this. It reminded me of For Honor. I thought it was you know, pretty cool. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom for the PS4, and then Slay the Spire for the PlayStation 4. Bari, man, how you feeling about this month? What's this Slay the Spire game? I don't think I ever seen this before.
I heard that name. I just can't put 2 and 2 together when it comes to the gameplay.
Yeah. Oh, it's a turn-based game. What?
It is?
Yeah. I've never seen no gameplay of this before. Yeah, it's turn-based. Oh, it's it's the card shit though. I don't know.
I heard the name of the game, but I just now that I'm seeing the gameplay. Okay, this is what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think this week it's a little bit meh for me. It's on the weaker side. Like Hood was a game that, you know, I was looking at for a while. I remember when they showcased it at one of their showcases, and you know, I was like, okay, it looks all right. You know, it doesn't look like anything that I'll probably dive a whole bunch of hours into. But SpongeBob, I'm not interested. The Spire game, it looks okay, but my thing is like when it comes down to it, it's like, okay, would it draw my interest and will it pull me from what I'm doing actually right now, like, you know, what I'm playing from right now. So yeah, it's on the weaker side for me. I think it's like a May month. But you know, that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a decent month, right? I think that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, you know, I think that that'll probably be something that I'll try, and you know, I'm not going to sink a whole lot of time into it, but I'll try it. Outlaws, like I said before, this game looked pretty interesting when they first were showing it off. I didn't pick it up because I don't know, like, you know, because it reminded me a lot like For Honor, And For Honor was a game I put some time into, but it didn't really captivate me or pull me in like I thought it would. This kind of looking that similar, very similar to For Honor, I kind of was just like, I'd probably play it once or twice and not really put a whole lot of time into it, so I didn't pick it up. I might give it another chance here just to see, like, is it still something that, is it something I can see myself putting some time into? And that Spire game, like, it's damn, this shit real bloody though. I will say that this Outlaw shit bloody as fuck. And like when it comes to those types of games where you're like dealing with like where you're dependent on like other people like that, I don't know, man. I just feel like those games fall apart for me because like a lot of people don't take those types of games very serious. Like they just kind of
know
like
what they doing.
Yeah, like I don't like that type of stuff, man, because it's just like people. Oftentimes, a lot of people tend to be like, yeah, it's just a game, man. It's not that serious. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's not that serious. It's just a game. But do you not want to win? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, do you not want to win at all, bro? This battle for Bikini Bottom, this shit. Like I said, I think this will probably be this is probably the winner for me, where I'm gonna put like if anything, I'll put some time into this for sure. It's just
that dude shot look fire though. That yellow and black.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. Is that hold on, wait, boy. Let's speculate real quick. Could that be a new color that they working on, bro? Could that look at that yellow and black? That look kind of fire, bro.
Look kind of heat.
Yo, PlayStation, if you're listening, Herman Host.
Is that a dual shot or dual sense? Oh, it's a dual shot. It has a little curve in the back. They just covering the light bar. That's got to be a dual sense. They covering the light bar.
I wonder why.
The dual sense is not that.
Oh yeah, I saw it. You're right. Still, they need to come out with that color for the dual sense. Go on and put that color out.
That color heat.
Yeah, go on and put that color out. You feel me?
Like the only one I think I'm gonna download is probably the Outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it, but I'll probably play like a couple of matches there and there and see how it is. But
yeah.
I'm good on the SpongeBob. I'm good on the Spire.
Word? You don't wanna play on SpongeBob? Are you ready, kids?
Yo, listen.
Aye, Captain.
I've babysitted kids for a very long time, man. And SpongeBob is one of those shows where if you want people to be quiet, the kids to be quiet, yo, you just have that thing running in the background. So I'm sick and tired of SpongeBob. I'll be honest with you.
I get it.
SpongeBob, Dora the Explorer. I'm sick and tired of them shows.
Oh, come on, Dora the Explorer. You gotta put some respect on Dora. Delicioso. Yeah.
Swiping.
Oh man! All right, so those are the PS Plus games for the month of April, guys. If you're picking those up, man, let us know. All right, so let's get to something real juicy, Bari. Since we're on the topic of PlayStation Plus, you understand?
Steak.
I mean, steak. Mashed potatoes, small. Matter of fact, if you was having a steak, what are the ideal side dishes you would put for a steak for you? You personally, what are the ideal sides for a steak?
I would have some. Me personally, I'm a broccoli fanatic.
I love broccoli.
I need some broccoli.
Okay.
And some rice, man.
Rice.
You know what I mean? Yes,
what kind of rice though? White rice, yellow rice, dirty rice.
What kind of rice? I eat all types of rice. But yeah, keep it simple. Some broccoli. Probably put a little white sauce in that broccoli. I don't know what that sauce is, but they put a little white sauce in there, and then some rice on that, man.
That sounds good. Yeah, me, I'm simple. Like, nice steak, some broccoli, or like, some vegetables, and then some garlic mashed potatoes, man. Real garlicky. I like them real garlicky. Garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, the garlic. Your breath stink after that.
Absolutely. You gotta brush your teeth after that.
You gotta put a little mint.
mint not gonna save that. You gotta brush your teeth after that. You gotta floss, brush, and mouthwash after you eat a meal like that.
When Persona go today, you hear that little jiggle from the TikToks. You about to have that
I got the Altoids on. I got the Altoids on deck. You feel me? I can't be.
You're an Altoids man. I'm an Altoids man too.
Absolutely,
right.
I got the Altoids on deck. I can't be talking to the shorty face and my breath smelling crazy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like, use the bathroom real quick, man. Pop the Altoids real quick.
Not one. You got to pop like listen, the garlic mashed potatoes. You got to pop like 3 or 4 Altoids, bro. You got to pop a few.
Yes, sir.
You got to pop a few.
Simmer in there a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Wash it up.
Yes, sir. All right, so back to the PlayStation Plus, and listen, guys, we're still on the topic of PS Plus, and we're talking about those PS Plus essentials. So PlayStation Spartacus was announced this week. PlayStation confirmed what it was. They confirmed what the tiers were. We're gonna break that down real quick, and then Bari, I want to get your thoughts, right? So let me just break this down real quick. So, shout out to Jim Ryan. He pretty much, he wrote this article, and he said it, and somebody typed it, right? But pretty much outline straight up, right? So outlining the tiers of PlayStation Plus. So PlayStation Plus is gonna have 3 tiers, right? Which is PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, and PlayStation Plus Premium. There's also a 4th tier, but only in select markets, called PlayStation Plus Deluxe, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So for the first tier, PlayStation Plus Essential, it provides the same benefits that the PlayStation Plus members already get today. So that means the 2 monthly games, exclusive discounts, cloud storage saves, online multiplayer access. If you have PS Plus right now, once this new service goes live in June, all of that stays the same. Nothing changes, and the yearly cost for that is going to be $60, so $59.99 for the yearly cost. So if you're getting PS Plus every year, right, and renew it for the $60, nothing changes. You stay in that essential tier, you're good. If you want to get a little bit more ambitious, we got the PlayStation Plus tier, which provides all the benefits of the essential tier, but also adds the catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play, and this tier, the yearly cost is $99.99 for the year, so $100 for the year, and that gets you access to the PS4 and PS5 games of 400 games through PS Now on the catalog. Then, if you're feeling really, really ambitious and you want to get that PlayStation Plus premium tier, you get all the benefits from obviously the essential and extra tiers. Also, it adds up to 340 additional games, including PS3 games available via cloud streaming, and then a catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and digital options from the original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation Portable or PSP genres. And it offers obviously cloud streaming access from original PS1, PS2, PSP, PS4 games, offering in the extra and premium tiers, where in the tier markets, and where PlayStation Now is currently not available, customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC. Time limit, and you also get time-limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before they buy. And this tier is the $120 for the year. And then obviously with the PlayStation Deluxe, this is only going to be available in select markets. And with the PlayStation Deluxe, this is for markets without cloud streaming. So PlayStation Plus Deluxe will be offered at a lower price compared to Premium, and include a catalog of beloved classic games from the original PS1, PS2, and PSP generations to download and play, along with time-limited game trials. Benefits from essential and extra tiers also included. Local pricing will vary by market. So, going through all of that, right? Bari, I kind of want you have the floor. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know, what do you think about these service breakdowns? Do you think that this is a right, how do you feel about this, right? Also, we see that, this is definitely not meant to be a Game Pass competitor, which we'll touch on later, right? But I really want to get your thoughts on all of this. So kind of break it down for us, man.
Yeah, like this is something that, we spoke about, a lot on What's Up PlayStation podcast, where I was saying that they're going to rebrand pretty much PlayStation Now, combining the two services, which is pretty much what it is, and that's taking away that PlayStation Now name with something that is actually popular, PlayStation Plus. It's really what they pretty much did here. But yeah, I think this is a smart move for PlayStation, because now you take Plus to another level with a service that you already had that people probably didn't recognize or probably didn't give it a chance. But now you have you pretty much outlining, or you pretty much outlining what Plus and PS Now is, and combining it. Now it might be a little bit more enticing to people now that you have that Plus name to attract people to it. But yeah, I think the pricing is fair. I think the pricing is pretty good. I actually think the premium price is actually the best one you should do. They kind of really smart when they did the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. So the PlayStation Plus Extra is $100 a year, but the premium is 120. You know what I mean? They did that Apple strategy there. It's like, yo, I'm just gonna spend the extra 20 and get the little bit more benefits here. Why not? It's no different than like, when Apple they have a 64 gig and 28 gig, and they only $100 difference. You're like, yo, who gonna get the 64 gig? You know what I mean? You gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna shout out the extra 100 and get that 128 gig. You know what I mean? So I think that's the pricing was pretty. It's real strategical there in that standpoint. But yeah, overall, I think the premium offerings is like some of the best deals that you can have in gaming. You know what I mean? You have the plus benefits. If you're on PlayStation 5, you have the plus benefits. You have the PlayStation Plus collection, and additionally, you get the free games each month. Then you have the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 downloadable and streaming games that you have there, on top of the 340 plus PlayStation 3, PS1, PS2, PSP games, which I think is a dope offering in my opinion. For 120, there's nothing really on that same ballpark. There's nothing really in that, anything cheaper than that currently out for gaming. But yeah, I just think it's smart. You know what I mean? Like I personally thought that PS Now was a great service. You know what I mean? I've been using PS Now since like 2013 when it was in beta. And I've seen the ups, I've seen the downs on PlayStation Now, man, when they were first charging by rental by each game. You know what I mean? I was out here spending $50 just to play a game for a month. You know what I mean? Just renting it. And they changed it up to the subscription, but it didn't catch on with a lot of people. But just having it tied within the name of PlayStation Plus, which is like what, at 48 to 50 million subscribers right now, right?
Yeah, PS Plus is at 48 million, and PS Now is at about 3.6 million.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Now I think, people is going to be like, oh, if I already have PlayStation Plus, I'm not interested. The fact that what's cool here is that they didn't really force anyone to get into any type of service, right? Because if you already have PlayStation Plus, hey, you keep whatever you have, everything that you've been doing, that remains the same. But if you just want to take it up a little extra, which I don't like the names. I think they should have tied the names to like the trophies, PlayStation Plus Platinum tier, you know what I mean? What extra and premium? I don't know about the names, but I think the pricing is fair. The offering is great. It's untouchable. And the thing is, people want to criticize the whole game trial stuff, which PlayStation been doing that for the longest. They want to question that stuff, but not question other services like EA Access. You know what I mean? Who subscribes to EA Access without the benefits of like, oh, the real benefit here that I want from EA Access is to play the demo of the game. If I like,
the 10-hour trial of like of a brand new game.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm just like I'm thinking here when I see the limited time game trials will be offered in this tier, so customers can select games before they buy. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be some new games in there that's going to have a demo, or they're going to have certain other games that have demos in there before they can try. It's not going to be how it is now, because now we can always play a demo if the publisher or the developer want to put out a demo for the game. You know what I mean? Just like when they just asked earlier, is there a demo for Babylon Fall? I don't think that stuff is going to change, but I just think like with other games, it's probably someone in their first party catalog. You might have a demo there, like, hey, you want to try this out? Go ahead and try it out before you buy it, which most people use these goddamn services for anyway.
I was gonna say, man, I'm glad you mentioned that, like with the whole trials thing and how people are kind of coming at PlayStation with that. Cause I did see that this week, and I couldn't understand why, because not just with EA Play, but with other services on other console brands. Oftentimes, what people tend to use as an excuse of why, that service is good is because if it gives me the chance to try a game, and then if I want to buy it and all this bullshit, right? And I'm just like, if that is good for that, why is this bad then? If it's also doing the same thing, because if you want to buy the game, you buy it, and that's the argument that people tend to use. So it's like, okay, how does that not apply here?
So it's PlayStation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's that simple. It's PlayStation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. We'll finish it up.
Nah, that's what most people, you know, use these services for. You know what I mean? They use it as like a demo thing. Try it before you buy it. And even other platforms, you know, they use that to promote their service where, hey, you can try it before you buy it. You know what I mean? So PlayStation having a demo option within this service, I don't think is like a bad thing. I don't think demos are going to go away, you know, from any other game that, you know, publisher or developer want to put out, but it just have like more selected games as demos.
Yeah, more targeted. It's much more targeted, right? And you know, again, with these tiers, I do agree. I kind of wish they would have went for, you know, bronze, silver, gold, right, or platinum, or whatever. I wish they would have done that, because it just seems, I don't know, it just doesn't roll off the tongue as smooth. Like PlayStation Essential. Like, no, I got PS. I got PS.
What we gonna call it? We're gonna call it PPP. PlayStation Plus Premium.
I got the PPP.
The PPP. You got that PPP?
You gotta go to the bathroom? Is that what you're saying? Yo, no, but when it comes to the tiers, man, this was something I was saying earlier in the week as well. You know, because a lot of people, I see a lot of people kind of coming at this and saying that, you know, this is a ripoff and all this, and I'm like, bro, you lose nothing here. Because if you only have PS Plus, which the majority of people do based off the facts, data, and statistics, you lose nothing. You just get rolled over into the essential tier and business as usual. Now, if you're somebody...
They email everybody too. They told people, it's like, yo, you don't have to do nothing if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Everybody should check their emails. They tell you straight up.
Yeah. And then, you know, when it comes to the other two tiers, again, if you're somebody that wanted PlayStation Now, or you already have it, you're getting rolled into the premium off rip, right? At no additional cost. But, you know, if you're somebody that wants to get into that premium, if you want a foot dip, I feel like that middle tier, that extra tier, is a foot dip tier. You foot dip. And then obviously premium is like, all right, you know, I'm digging this. I want to really play those super old school games. Because again, you know, this was meant to be exactly what it is in terms of PS Now. PS Now is meant to be catalog content, a way to preserve games, right? Back to the interview that we did with Sean Layden back in October of last year, where he talked about how, you know, as we were moving through the console generations, you know, it's hard to kind of keep up with those old games. Those old games kind of get left behind, never to be seen again, right? PS Now allows you to maintain preservation for a lot of those old titles, and it's meant to be pushed as catalog content. It's a way for, you know, someone that's got nostalgia fever to come through, pay for it, and play all the old games that they love at their heart's content, right? Or for somebody who's new into gaming but had missed a lot of gaming, again, there's this catalog of stuff here for you to play and catch up, right? That's what it's meant to be. So,
you know, my biggest criticism of this whole blog article is just the fact that they didn't go all the way out with it. I just feel like with an announcement of having streaming and downloadable option for original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP games, you need to put out a list of that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you should have a list of that stuff there, because now it's just yearning for more questions. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what games are going to be there? Yeah. What's going on? You know what I mean? Just have to go all out with your articles, PlayStation. Like, yo, yeah, you did a great job explaining the tiers, but that's a big announcement right there. You know what I mean? Finally, PlayStation is catching up to something that what they promised with a PS Now originally with this service. But yeah, you also gotta put the list of the games out there, because now when I look at it, 340 additional games, that's including PS3 streaming and the PSP, PS1, and PS2. So that means there are games being taken out from PS Now with the original PS3 games there, because it was way more than 340 games that you can stream through PS Now. You know what I mean? Maybe no stuff for licensed games and stuff that they probably took out, but you should explain that.
I agree. So do you feel like this should have been a state of play or something, and like really breaking this down and talking about this outside of just an article?
Nah, I mean they don't really need a state of play. I mean it would have hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have that, but I think you should have had a list as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think they're probably still getting that together though.
Announce it anyway, right?
No, yeah, they are, and they said that they're going to give us more news prior to the June launch. But I think they're still getting that list together themselves in terms of like the PS1, PS2.
Or give a preview, especially from your stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
you telling me that you can't list your own stuff? Like, yo, guess what? Classic games like Wild Arms and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you gotta go all out with stuff like this to make it more appetizing, because I'm pretty sure that anybody that have any type of interest towards like PlayStation Plus Premium, I guarantee their question is gonna be like, okay, so what's the PS1, PS2, PSP games, that's being offered? You know what I mean?
No, that makes a lot of sense, and I do agree. I do think they should have definitely put a bit of a list there. But one thing that he did mention as well in this article was that through the statistics that they're seeing, majority of the people who have either PS Plus or PS Now buy the annual tier.
I mean, you save money doing the annual tier.
Annual
I mean,
tier.
it makes sense.
Yeah, majority of the people have the annual tier, so that's where he believes that.
Like,
a lot of people
what's funny? Like, I don't have to buy this joint. I'm good.
Yeah, you about to get rolled over.
And PS Now for me has already been paid up until like mine expired 2025, actually, both of them.
Yeah, so you good.
I ain't got paid that.
You good. Yeah. So I think this is I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try the platinum tier, see what those games are. See how it is and stuff like that.
That's the name right there.
Premium. Premium.
You see how that's rolled off better?
Yeah, my fault. I meant to say premium. Yeah, platinum.
You just did that. It is a flowed well.
Yeah. They messed up on the names, man. They should have definitely put platinum, gold, bronze, silver, gold, or whatever.
You ain't even gotta put the bronze. Just put like gold and platinum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody know the top two trophy.
Yes.
Gold and platinum. There you go. Talking about premium and what's the extra?
Essential.
Come on, man.
Essential, extra, and premium. That extra tier, that shit just like extra. Like, who thought of that?
You want extra games?
I mean, yeah, fair enough. But yo,
somebody sat in the office like, PS Plus extra. That's what we're gonna call it.
Extra. That's the name. Let me get these super chats. Yo, shout out to Enter Chico. Appreciate you for the super chat.
Yes, sir.
He says, I wish they would move away from the terminology demo and more time trial, if that in fact is what it is. Well, a demo is a vertical slice and a time trial is the full game, but timed.
So there's some demos that's timed. Look at Resident Evil Village, that was timed. Monarch, when you played that was kind of timed because it limits you. You know what I mean? So yeah, pretty much a demo is, regardless of what you want to call it, time trial or demo, it's just a limited version of the game. Like Persona said, a vertical slice or whatnot. Yeah, I don't really see the difference in the name, but I can understand. Probably somebody thinking maybe people will have an issue with the word demo more than a time trial. I don't know, but it's no real different, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And then shout out to appreciate for the super chat, Chico. And then Vedger, appreciate you. He says, before you could play online on PS Now without PS Plus. Yeah, back in PS3 days.
Yeah. So PS Now, you had PS Plus incorporated in PS Now, but it's limited to the games that's on PS Now. You know what I mean? So if you had this PS Now, but you want to play, Vanguard, you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. But if Black Ops 4 is in PS Now, you don't need PS Plus on top of that to play online. It was a great thing to happen there, but it's just limited to what's already in the service. Yeah. It doesn't extend outside of the service.
Yeah. And then Cheat Code again with another super chat says, I'm gonna need War of Monsters in Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Yeah, Crisis Core I definitely want to play again.
That's the big one. That's the big one I want. Yeah, Crisis Core. War of Monsters, I don't know what that is. What's War of Monsters? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either. But Crisis Core, absolutely. Crisis Core and Power Stone and what's that other game? I forgot the other one.
I want the Darkstalkers game. I want that Dragon Ball. It's Tenkaichi something that was on PSP that was fire. I need. Oh,
you talking about was it Tenkaichi Generations or some shit like that?
I forgot.
I know which one you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about on PSP.
Tenkai, it's something.
Budokai
it's
Tenkaichi.
like that.
No, Budokai Tenkaichi was PS. Real talk, I
PS2.
want Budokai. I want Budokai 3 for PS2. Bring that back.
All the Budokais on there.
Not one. Budokai 1 and 2 was cool, but I want Budokai 3, and I'll take
Shin Budokai. There you go.
Shin
Blackberry.
Budokai.
That's what it's called. Yeah, Shin
Oh,
Budokai.
okay. Yeah, Budokai 3, Budokai Tenkaichi. Those are the ones I want for sure.
I want for PS2. I want Bleach Resurrection.
Okay.
Yo, PS1. I can list up a whole. I want all the Wild Arms that was on PS2. I mean PS1 and PS2.
Yeah. Valkyrie profile.
Valkyrie. Valkyrie.
Exactly. PS2. I want Dragon Quest 7.
Oh yeah.
Chaos Legion
8 as well.
Yeah, 7 and 8. Chaos Legion. What's this other game? Oh, the Naruto. Not the Naruto. Remember the Naruto Ultimate Ninja? Not the Ninja Storms. Remember the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games back in the day?
I got into Naruto Ultimate with Ninja Storm. That's
all right, so the PS2, the PS2 Naruto Ultimate Ninja games. Yo, them shits were crazy. I want those games back for sure.
If they were to incorporate trophies in those two as well,
yeah,
like that's something I feel like it should have been mentioned as well. I don't know if they're going to do it, but that would be dope if they can incorporate trophies to that. That would be fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Also, when the hell are they gonna put Final Fantasy 13 on PS? Like, bring that to PlayStation, at least PS Now or to PS5, PS4, whatever.
You can stream it.
Crazy. No, you can't. Can you?
You can stream it on through PS3 streaming.
No, is it in PS Now?
I saw a lot of people upset that the PS3, you still have to stream that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, for somebody that been using PS Now since its conception, I don't understand how people have issues with so much with the streaming, because a lot of people like to brag on here that, you know, they got gigabit down or 500 down. Yo, you don't even need all of that to stream games on PS Now. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say the streaming is good too. Like, it's like I was playing Infamous 1 through streaming, and I was playing Star Wars: The Force Unleashed through streaming, and it was solid. It was good,
bro. I was streaming PS Now games while streaming playing fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand how people have all these issues when it comes to PS Now. Either they lying or they just want to be the cool kid on the block or on Twitter.
They're definitely lying.
But
that's a fact.
Yeah, like,
they
you know what I mean?
like
as many streams I've done, as many videos I've done through PS Now, especially the early days when you have to rent each individual game, showcasing like, yo, this game is running pretty smooth. I'm not saying it's better than local, but yeah, it was my experience has always been solid when it came to PS Now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially when they hype up other streaming services, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this streaming service worked perfectly, but PS Now, I don't know.
PS Now, I don't know if I can play that.
It all depends on your internet. Get out of here, man.
Oh,
Nobody
man.
believe you.
Yo, and then cheat code again with another super chat. He says, "Equal opportunity slander isn't console warrant, by the way, Persona." We'll save that for another show. And then King Kiso, appreciate you for the super chat. It says, "Best PlayStation podcast on YouTube." Appreciate you, Kiso, always, bro. And then cheat code again with another super chat. He says, "My understanding."
Chico out here, boy.
Yes. Yeah. He says, "My understanding of time trials is full game unlocked with a timer, not a random slice. How they handle Death Stranding in certain markets." Poland.
Not necessarily, like I said, because you have Resident Evil Village. That wasn't a full game, but it was timed. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it was a good portion of the game, but you had that 30 minutes, however far you can get. Because when the full game came out, that jump was like, what, 80 something gigs. That demo was like 20 something, 30 gigs.
20
it doesn't necessarily have to be the full game.
But it might be a large enough part of like the beginning of the game. Like, you know, like some betas or like some demos, they let you start like play like the first 3 or 4 chapters, and then that progress transfers over. So what the time trial might be is like, you know, it's time. So you have the first maybe like 5 chapters of a game or like this open world section of the game, and you play within the time limit. So it might be 10 hours, 20 hours or whatever, who knows. And that's the amount of time you have in a brand new game where it's, you know, no holds bar. You know what I'm saying? But there might be a cap to where, like, you know, if someone plays the game on easy and tries to burn through the story real quick in a time trial, there might be there's definitely going to be a stopgap to where yeah, you have this amount of time in the game, but you know, if you're trying to
Go ahead,
blow
yo,
through the
pre-order this
game,
game.
yeah, once you get to a certain point, it's like, hey, so you know, you got to this
Wanna
point.
buy it?
This is the stopping point. Buy the game or whatever, but you still have 5 hours left. So if you want to go back and play through it again or whatever, you could do that. Kind of like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, and by the way, guys, I'm not saying more options the better. I don't know what's the issue with PlayStation not having a download option with PS3. Obviously, there's an issue there. I'm just saying that streaming is not a bad option.
Yo,
for
hold on,
a lot of people when it comes to the internet.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Yo, y'all gotta stop, bruh. People are shitting on streaming, but you got Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and all this bullshit. What the fuck are you talking about? Streaming is like, where's this hate for streaming coming from, bro? How y'all want to stream movies in 4K and HDR, Atmos, and all this bullshit? You want to stream movies. You want to stream this. You want to stream music. But games you don't want to stream, that's where you draw the fucking line. What? What are we talking about? Especially the ones that haven't experienced the streaming. What are you talking about? Have you actually tried the streaming? That's the problem with this community. That's the problem with social media in this community. Everyone hates something without trying it. You ain't even try. It's like, remember when you was a kid? You're like, oh, I don't want to eat those vegetables. Your mom used to be like, or your mom and your parents used to be like, eat those vegetables. No, it's nasty. I don't want to eat that. You ain't even try it. You got to try it, baby. Go on and try it, baby. It's good. The vegetables good. Yum, yum, yum. You see, I eat it and make you big and strong. No, I don't want to eat those vegetables. That's how y'all sound with this streaming shit. Y'all didn't even try it, and you hate it.
Yeah, nobody's saying that streaming is better than playing the game locally. Yeah, there's going to be, input lag, but it depends on how small the input lag is. You know what I mean? From my experience in playing PS Now, the input lag is not bad at all. You know what I mean?
No, streaming is definitely not the best. Don't get it twisted. Like, playing games natively is always going to be king. But within this instance, is it good enough to at least try for these old ass games? Would I want to stream a PS5 game? Absolutely not. But for some old ass game, I'll give it a chance.
True story. So I started Ni no Kuni, PS3, and like I stopped playing it, and then through PS Now I actually finished Ni no Kuni on PS3, and I finished it when I was in a hotel. So I was in a hotel.
You was in a hotel playing Ni no Kuni? What?
Yeah. Now because I brought my PS Vita TV.
Yeah.
And I hooked it up to the TV, and I was using the hotel internet. You know what I mean? Because this chick, she flaked on me too. So I was just chilling. I was just like,
damn, shorty flaked. Oh man.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, let me just sit down and play some Ni no Kuni before I go out. And then I ended up beating Ni no Kuni. Yeah, when I was there in the weekend, dog.
Shorty hit you with that text the next day. I fell asleep. So you would sleep from 12 noon to the next day?
You have your backup plan, so you're all good.
Absolutely.
It's just like, all right, this didn't work out, but I have my PS Vita TV.
Yeah.
And I like I said, I've used you talking to somebody that's used PS Now since its conception. So you're not gonna bullshit me when y'all come in here talking about, it's streaming. Nah, you're not gonna bullshit me with that. I have videos upon many videos on that joint, showcasing it, streaming and putting up videos. And like I said, like Persona said, yeah, playing the game natively, that is the optimal experience, of course, but streaming is a very convenient thing to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, would I love to have PlayStation 3 games downloadable as well? Who wouldn't? But, I don't think the streaming option is a bad option. You know what I mean? And I've used remote play from work, where the times when I was playing Destiny, I was farming Destiny using remote play with a PS Vita. In 2014, 2015, yo. You know what I mean? So, the streaming is actually very viable. I don't know why people bash it so much.
And I want to say this.
Age that we live in.
I want to say this too, right? Because again, I know someone's going to hear this podcast, clip this specific part, and try to spin it, right? Again, like brand new PS5 games. I'm trying to play that natively. I'm talking about these old ass PS3 and PS2, PS1. Obviously, some of those are going to be streaming, some of those are going to be downloadable, but except for PS3 because of obvious reasons. But that stuff, I'm not playing that stuff hardcore. And again, from what I've played with PS Now, with streaming games, especially PS3 games, playing Infamous and Force Unleashed. It's not it ran smooth for me. So it is what it is. And again, it's an alternative. It's not meant to be the main way you play. Right? But let's move on. Shout out to Light Gamer, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. It says, talk your shit, WUPS crew. Absolutely.
Light skin in the building.
Absolutely. Let's get a trophy for you, man. Trophy for the folks in the chat, man.
Yo, we appreciate y'all coming through, man. If you guys enjoying the stream, or so far, hit the like button. I mean, it's about to get interesting. I see the other news. So yeah, definitely hit that like button.
A couple of trophies. You feel me? A couple of trophies for y'all. All right. So real quick, let's talk about Kojima-san. Real fast, man. So Bari, one of the things I hate so much is, I don't hate. Let me not, hate is a strong word, but dislike is like, this whole insider, the gaming insider phenomenon that we're in right now, where everyone and their mama is coming out the woodworks talking about insider this, so I heard, and this is what I heard, and my source, right? And their source is a fucking fish in a fish tank. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, this shit is crazy with this insider stuff. But when it comes to Kojima, right? So Kojima, he put out a tweet earlier this week. He says, today is the day we say goodbye to the entrance, the Ludens Hall, and the kitchen that have been our home for a little over 5 years. Many memories come to mind. Farewell. So obviously this is his studio. So I guess they're moving.
Nice ass studio.
Listen, at first I thought this was his house, and I'm like, bro, is this your fucking house?
Is that like a bar or something?
Yo, this island shit here is beautiful, bro. I'm like, yo, this looks beautiful.
It look like a bar setup right there.
Yeah, it look official. And so a lot of people, because obviously this week there was rumors about PlayStation having 3 big announcements this week. And which that we should probably make that a separate topic to talk about, which but
yeah,
we
gotta talk to Greg Miller. Yo, Greg,
come through the WUPS, man.
we got
your boy Colin came through. We play nice over here on WUPS, man. Greg, come through. Anyway, we'll lump that news into here, right? Because I think we can. It'll make for a good talk. But so he's moving, he's leaving, he's going somewhere else, whatever. He's saying goodbye. You see all the wires on the floor, this other shit, right? So there was 3 big rumors this week about how PlayStation was gonna have. One of them obviously was Spartacus, but there was supposed to be 2 big rumors, and then a lot of people were running with there was supposed to be a big acquisition. I know some people were saying Kodokawa or From Software. Some people were saying Kojima, he about to get bought. Like, look, because he's been posting up a lot of stuff with using Sony's tech and all that stuff on his Twitter. So a lot of people were kind of correlating that with this. Obviously, part of it, some of the stuff is obviously April Fool's stuff from yesterday, but the Kojima stuff started a little bit earlier than that, so that's why I don't think it falls into that. But I wanted to get your thoughts on this.
Oh, so this is not April Fool's. This is actually he's actually moving.
Yeah, he actually moving. Yeah.
Okay.
This is real. Yeah, this is real. No, this is real. This is real.
Some of the April Fool's is kind of good though,
No. Some of the April Fool's stuff was kind of good, but what's your thoughts on this and him moving? And do you think he's actually going with PlayStation?
I mean, I would like it. I think Kojima is a very talented, producer, developer, whatever you want to call him, director, writer. He brings interesting concepts to his game. Some of them, like Death Stranding for me it didn't hit me as hard as everybody else it hit. But I love the fuck out of Metal Gear. You know what I mean? So, regardless if, Death Stranding didn't hit as hard, I know this guy also created Metal Gear, you know what I mean? So whatever next game that he can create, can be, as captivating as Metal Gear, you know what I mean? That is always that option. And the fact that, leaning towards the rumor of, if PlayStation did purchase him, I think it would be a good acquisition because, we always hear, now we get to sit at the table and talk to all the other, PlayStation developers and whatnot. So that's Kojima with his creativity and all that stuff. And, in line with PlayStation creativity and their fragrance, you know what I mean? So,
well, I think you already had that privilege anyway, though, because remember he also was helping with creating the Decima engine.
Oh, the Decima, right? Yeah.
So he definitely had that type of privilege.
Well, this would be something like now it's in house now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be like, all right, we can close the gate. We can gatekeep. the in-house talks now. But nah, I think it's a feel good, sound good rumor. It kind of makes sense if you like to correlate all the little bits and pieces of information that's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if it does happen. I wouldn't be shocked if it does happen though. I'll be happy with it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would, Kojima's a legend within the industry, right? So I think, if PlayStation were to lock that down, I do think that would be pretty big for them, right? Especially if they were able to also buy the Metal Gear and Silent Hill IPs or get those IPs from Konami or whatever the case would be. I know that was something.
Damn, I know Silent Hill, man.
I know that was something that was floating around this week from these insiders and shit, right? So, but if he is, he is. But I don't know. I don't think so. Just because, I just don't see that happening. Personally speaking, I know he's real buddy with PlayStation and obviously with Gorilla and Desma and all that stuff. He's very grateful. But I don't know. I just feel like he might want to be on his own, man, and just kind of just do his own thing.
I mean, it makes sense. Like if you want to be on your own, you really do it on your own, right? But here he's buddy with Gorilla and PlayStation's own engine and all that stuff. It does make sense. Like you already there. You at third base. Let's run on home. Run on home, Kojima. Come on home, man. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is.
It'll be interesting to see what happens though. But I mean, personally speaking, Kojima would be a good get, but Square, man. Square. Just Square, bro.
Oh yeah, the vibe. That's my whole thing, for sure. Square. Yo, but did you see your favorite developer was in the news as well?
Who?
Bluebox.
Nah. I purposefully didn't add that to the show online because I'm not giving them no attention. I'm not giving them no attention with that bullshit, man. You wasting my time. I'm tired. I'm like, yo, listen. Respect my time. I got a wife and kids. Respect my time,
that is
man.
The only studio I know, if they're really a studio, that can promote a game and that's worse than Starfield, yo. Real talk. Yo, my bad for bringing that up.
Oh my God.
My bad, yo. Can you omit that from the podcast? Nah,
absolutely not. We're gonna keep that because it's a fact. Nah, I'm not giving Bluebox no attention, man. Absolutely not. Not after what they did, wasting everybody's time, and PlayStation still allowing this bullshit.
They should change their name to Blue Balls.
All right, we're gonna move on. Off. After that, we're gonna move the fuck on. So
that's what they doing, bro. They teasing out here.
They teasing heavy. It's ridiculous, man. And the fact that they still making excuses, bro. Like I've never seen, if this is true, I've never seen a more incompetent group of people. I'm no disrespect. I'm being real. The level of incompetence at the studio must be like, can they even open a door to get into the place?
Well, before you move on, let me ask you a question, bro. We having a heart to heart with this question.
Yeah.
Did you download that app that they had?
When they
actually click on what they had in there?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. And I deleted that shit right after. I immediately deleted it.
Yeah, they had the gamers download an app, bro, to showcase what they already showed on Twitter.
Yeah, like I refuse, man. I refuse.
Wait till next week for more. It's nothing.
Nah.
Crazy.
And then that was almost a year ago, because that was back last summer.
Yeah. I was pissed, bro. I was in a party chat with Dre, and I was like, "Wait, this the same goddamn lady walking on the stairs."
It's the same thing. Why post this on Twitter and have everybody download this bullshit to the PlayStation? Why are you letting this happen? This they gotta be in on it. This gotta be something bigger than.
You gotta be something, yo.
Because I cannot see PlayStation. Yeah, I cannot see PlayStation just because I don't even see PlayStation retweet their stuff. I've never seen Have you ever seen PlayStation retweet? Even when the app was out, PlayStation didn't retweet it.
I only seen Shuhei promote one thing.
I don't even see PlayStation really putting out or really backing them or doing no articles and all this. I haven't seen none of it.
They did a blog for them, right?
I don't remember seeing that. They might have. I don't remember. Only article I seen was the first article where they were talking about the abandoned game. That was it. I didn't see no other article outside of that. And notice Abandoned wasn't in that 22 for 22. So that ain't coming out this year.
What a shame, yo. My bad, yo.
That shit was shown 2 years ago. Crazy. Stop wasting my time, man. Anyway, let's move on. Bari, E3.
Oh yeah, yo, when I saw this news, yo, I knew this dude Persona
E3.
like was smiling ear to ear, yo. You know,
E3, Bari, E3. E3.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
E3.
But this is great for gamers.
They're an anomaly.
Go and give Persona his flowers in
E3.
the chat, man.
E3.
Give him his flowers, man.
E3. When Persona speaks, you listen. E3, Bari. So about that E3, Bari. So about that E3, Bari.
Hey, yo, I'm giving you some flowers, man.
So about that E3, Bari. So about that E3, big bro. Talk to me. Talk to me about that E3.
You go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I need you to talk to me. I need you to tell me what's going on with this E3.
All right, you go do me like that? I got you.
Hey, yo, when Persona speaks, you listen.
You're right. I'm gonna bow down. Today.
Yo,
Persona.
what I tell y'all long time ago, E3 done. E3 donezo. It's over.
This is my angle.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Here you go. He about to move the goalpost. Go ahead, Bari.
Play the Naruto music.
I got you.
The thing is that I don't want E3 to die because I like that time period of E3 and I like the big events. You know what I mean? I like the big showcases. Yeah, PlayStation hasn't been doing their showcases for a couple of years now, which we all can agree here. Without PlayStation, there's no E3. I feel like PlayStation really killed E3. I know everybody want to blame it on the Corona and the COVIDs, but really PlayStation killed E3. You know what I mean? Because there's no E3 without PlayStation. Who the hell want to put their stuff to market? Who want to go and spend all this bread to go out there if PlayStation ain't demoing out? If they don't gonna have their games there or their showcases there? Nobody gonna watch that. All E3s have been mediocre at best with PlayStation not being there. So my big issue is just I just like the big events. Like if we all sat down here, as much as I enjoy State of Plays and all that stuff, which one do we enjoy more? State of Play or the PlayStation 5 showcase? You know what I mean? The one where you have a whole bunch of content that's boom, boom, left to right, talk, boom, boom, left to right, talk, boom, boom, left to right, talk. You know what I mean? I enjoy that stuff, man. I enjoy the sitting down on my couch or my chair and just watching E3 all day, every day. So yeah, I'm gonna miss that, Persona. Yeah, you was right. I ain't gonna front. You was right. But personally, I'm going to miss that, and I love that stuff when it comes to having an E3 event. I was very disappointed with PlayStation not being there. I understand it, but I was disappointed because now we have to rely on everybody else to uplift E3, which they couldn't do, other than Square Enix that 1 year.
Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence for E3. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Hey, yo, listen. I hear what Bari's saying, right? Because I remember back in the day, remember how we used to do the live streams and all that stuff for everything, and talk about it back during the council days. So I get what Bari's saying, right? And I do kick myself for not going the chance I had. I had to go like a few years back because I had bought the ticket. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm good. Like I was looking at the lineup and I was like, I'm good. Like
PlayStation was there?
PlayStation was there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't go. Remember when they first opened it to the public? And I had bought.
Oh, that was 2017.
18, yeah, 17, 18, one of those, yeah. And I didn't go, right? So listen, I get like, you know, the importance of E3 in its time, right? But if there's one thing that the pandemic has shown us, right, is that when it comes to it's shown us the power of social media. It's shown us the power of being able to work from, everyone's working from home, right? Like, or everybody wants to work from home. They've shown that they can work from home and do their jobs effectively, right? Within the games industry, what has been realized is the power of social media, right? PlayStation realized this a long time ago, right? Where they realized that they're the big dog, that people tune in for them, and mostly them, or the big three, right? PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, right? Those are really the highlights of E3, and they have been for a very long time, right? The only people that I really see mad outside of Bari, nothing against Bari, the only people I really see mad about this is like journalists and shit like that. It's like, to a regular gamer, who gives a fuck, right? Because you was getting the news anyway. Like, you was getting the news from an article or a video or whatever anyway. You was getting it through social media anyway, right? So if you already are getting the news through word of mouth or through social media or through, YouTube videos and stuff like that, what true purpose does E3 do for you, right? And so the way I'm looking at it is, when it comes to social media and the power of social media, a lot of these companies realize that they can put out a tweet, because everything don't need to be a meeting. It could just be an email type of ordeal, right? People can put out tweets, right? Like PlayStation put out the Spartacus tweet. That shit is like, it's got hundreds of thousands or thousands of retweets and likes, and the whole community is talking about it, right? They did the they just recently did the state of play for Hogwarts, right? That was just a regular announcement of like, hey, we're gonna have a Hogwarts state of play, dedicated state of play. We hope you guys can join us. It's gonna be a fun time, blah blah blah, all that good shit, right? And that Hogwarts state of play is currently sitting at here we go. The Hogwarts state of play is currently sitting at 2.1 million views.
This is
You
where
understand? This is they launched they launched an entire console remote. They launched an entire console, did entire events were remote. And look how fast and how many people want this PS5. The events mean nothing when the power of social media is here, right? This allows companies to do their own events on their timeline, right? It allows them not to scramble and have to, they can really create well thought out things and put that stuff out, right? And they can stream it and things like that. Avengers with the war tables, Bungie with their streams and all this other stuff. It allows them to do what they do from the comfort of their home or wherever, or just put out a YouTube video or whatever, explaining everything. And it's it travels much quicker than what an E3 could do. Go ahead, Bar.
I don't know about that, but this is where I'm gonna bring back the classic enter cheat code line. So I'm gonna push back a little bit on this, where I feel like I get what you're saying, and a lot of things that you're saying is very rational, but it is also a dangerous slope that we're going down with the power of social media, because my whole thing of how I look at E3 or all these events is like, it's a celebration of gaming. You know what I mean? It's like it's where people come together within the industry, or people that's enjoy the hobby, and they celebrate it. You know what I mean? Where the personal shows, the one show here, the stream here, the social media thing here, it pushes everything away and separates everybody, where the celebration factor is not there. It's no different than like saying with the logic that you were saying, which makes sense. I'm not discrediting it. Why have like a game awards show then? You know what I mean? You can, every information and announcement that comes out from the game awards, you can just announce it on social media. Whoever wins an award, you can just announce it in social media. That same logic can apply to stuff like that as well. And companies are always going to want to save money for sure, and it can eventually be that way. You know what I mean? Where somebody like Jeff Keighley, he might not do a game award show no more, because the power of social media, I can get the same effectiveness of this, all these announcements that's posted up on Twitter or whatnot, or YouTube, and have the same effectiveness. But the celebration aspect is not going to be there. You know what I mean? Where everybody's coming together and watching this show, streaming, doing live streams, dual streams. Oh, people going to the event. You know what I mean? That aspect is going to be gone, which I don't want that aspect to be gone. But I do understand the where companies will want to save money, or they can do the same without the show. But I'm gonna miss that aspect of the celebration.
Well, there's still, I agree, and it definitely is a double-edged sword, right? I will give you that. It definitely is, and there's still shows happening, like PAX East, PAX South, PAX West. The Game Awards, Summer Game Fest, which we'll talk about that in a second. But there's a ton of events that's still happening, right? I just think, E3 is past its prime, right? You just can't. Like, obviously, they said that they're going to regroup and try again in 2023. But I personally think they're done. Personally speaking, I just think it's. You
saying the ESA? Because E3 is not really necessarily for the consumer. It's more for like the industry wide people that's buying equipment or buying these games, or investors. That's what it's mainly for. I don't think something like that will ever die. I just think like the way how they can be profitable by having this event, they have to strategize a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because if you're going for an all digital event, how can you profit off of that? You know what I mean? You're not going to have those people paying for spots at the show floor, or marketing that can be promoted there anymore. You're not going to have that. So you got to strategize a little bit. And I don't think they know what they don't know what they really want to do. That's why I feel like E3 is not being there. And the fact that PlayStation is not there is a huge hindrance, because a lot of people, PlayStation not going to be there. Then guess what? I'm going. I'm not going to support you. If the people that I really want to see ain't going to be there, I ain't going to be there. You know what I mean? So I think they have to.
PlayStation's prerogative, though. Like again.
Oh yeah, no, it's PlayStation prerogative.
Nintendo, Xbox, or whatever. They can do their own shows and get just as much, if not more, attention. Especially if they got third-party deals with some of these companies. Those companies would be there anyway to show their games off. So it's not. And PlayStation was doing their own E3 with or their own like event where actual gamers come around, because E3, like a lot of people, especially a lot of like, we're all watching it, yes, right, and it was definitely a great time to come together, and we hyped to see everything and whatnot, absolutely. But again, this really E3 just went public, like, what was it, like prior to the pandemic? It was like that first year was 2018 or 2017 or something like that. Prior to then, it was really meant for media. So I'm like, you watch it from behind the screen anyway. That's where I'm looking at this at. Like something like PlayStation Experience, right? That's something where I'm like, I want that to come back, because that's something that really was built for gamers and built to have gamers truly come together. That's where I'm like, yo, I want that back. I want that, right? That's something very important. PAX, which is still happening, that's something that needs to continue, where you bring gamers together and whatnot. Because even at like something like PlayStation Experience, excuse me, even at something like PlayStation Experience, Bari, we've been a number of times. You meet up with your friends or whatever, you go around like-minded gamers, but having that access to all the execs, right? We met Sean Layden, we've met Shuhei Yoshida, we've met Neil Druckmann, and all these developers that people like love, and we've met them and had access. You get what I'm saying? That's important personally as a gamer. But when it comes to no, you don't get that from E3, because no one here is gone. That's not. E3 just became for the gamers in terms of like being open to the public like that 2 or 3 years, like prior to pandemic, so prior to 2020, like 2 years ago. E3 has been going on since the 90s. So like that's what I'm saying. For most gamers, your experience was behind a screen anyway. Your experience was from word of mouth anyway. Your experience was from the articles and all that anyway. So that's what I'm saying with E3. For me personally, I that power of social media, bruh. That's what it is. And that can be applied to anything. So I understand your argument and your point, because I do agree. It's a double-edged sword.
But we don't have PlayStation Experience now.
We don't. We absolutely don't, right? But again, so that's why I'm saying your argument is just as strong as mine, right? No one is right or wrong in this situation. It's more of just a matter of opinion, right? But that's how I'm looking at it now. I go to Comic-Con every year. I love that shit. For the experience and all that stuff. But I'm actually there. I'm seeing people. I'm meeting people, all that stuff. I don't know. E3, I'm just like, I'm good.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
It lasted a good while, man. It was fun doing the streams.
Yeah, true.
But yo, so nothing is gonna replace E3. Yo, PlayStation. Listen,
PlayStation need to bring PlayStation Experience back.
I need that showcase in June.
Well, speaking of that, right? There is another showcase that is happening. So Jeff Keighley definitely confirmed that Summer Game Fest is still happening this year, and they will be having a live show in June to kick off Summer Game Fest throughout the summer.
And it's gonna be live?
Yeah, live show, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And there is going to be so it's gonna be hosted by Jeff Keighley, filled with world premieres and days of the devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine. The kickoff show will be followed by a series of TBA events from game publishers and platforms. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening. So Summer Game Fest is still happening this summer, throughout the summer, and then obviously to close out the summer, we always have Gamescom, which Jeff Keighley did confirm is still happening this year as well. So the summer still got a lot of stuff happening, right? And then PlayStation, I'm pretty sure, I'm confident that PlayStation is also going to have their PlayStation showcase in the summer as well, and showing off some stuff. And then we still got the Final Fantasy 16 spring event, right? There's a lot of stuff like in terms of events on the horizon. You feel me? So losing, and I think that's probably why I'm also like a little bit more cynical when it comes to E3.
Nah, yo, y'all capping in the chat.
I'm not capping. What you talking? Oh,
they saying they like Summer Game Fest better than E3. Y'all capping. My biggest issue, I like Summer Game Fest. I think it's cool, but my biggest issue with Summer Game Fest, the information is too far in between. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you get information 1 week, then you gotta wait 2 other weeks to get more information or announcement. They should have Summer Game Fest should be a weekend
throughout the summer
or a week event.
Well, that's because Summer Game Fest is meant to be throughout the summer. That's why.
Yeah, but I don't. That's why I like shows like E3, because you get all that information that you would get in a Summer Game Fest that lasts a whole goddamn month.
And that's
or
why
whatever.
E3 is no more. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. And that's why E3 is no more.
I'm a fall back.
You get that 1 week, and that's it. The whole summer dead. Just that 1 week.
You're right.
So Summer Game Fest, I'm excited to see what's up. See what Keighley's got cooking. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I remember Summer Game Fest. They would have like, I remember he would announce something, and then it was like 2 weeks later, you don't hear nothing from Jeff Keighley or Summer Game Fest.
He probably will change that this year. He'll probably kind of try to have a little bit because he said.
I think it should be like a weekend or just a week type of thing. You know what I mean? Like Summer Game Fest.
You want them to go the way of E3? Got you. I got you.
You remember the first time? My man Jeff announced the DualSense. It's like showcasing the DualSense, and like we had to wait like 2-3 weeks for more information. It was like, what?
I think that was PlayStation though as well. That was kind of like dragging their ass a little bit with that, personally speaking. But yeah,
we did get the Ratchet gameplay from there. So
yeah, we did.
We got some good stuff, and Elden Ring gameplay reveal from the Game Fest.
So I'm excited, to see what's up. I'm mostly excited for. I'm be honest, man. Like PlayStation is really like top of my list.
They should have a showcase, man. They should have a showcase.
I do think they'll have
Insiders,
a showcase.
Where you at? We need that information so we can talk about it on WUPS.
Yo, facts. I do think they will have a showcase in the summer, like June, because remember they had one last year and the year before in June. So I do think June they'll have a nice showcase, and then round out the year in September with another nice showcase or something like that. So I see that happening, but we'll see. All right, moving on. So NetEase, man, which is the Chinese company, so speculation is that they are going to be acquiring Quantic Dream 100%. So NetEase, so about 2-3 years ago, NetEase did put invest a minority stake into Quantic Dream, right? But now it's looking like they're about to just acquire them outright for 100% of the company. And which is crazy because this comes after, a couple weeks ago we had talked about, Quantic Dream, they are working on Star Wars Eclipse, but they had put because they couldn't, because it's so hard to find talent right now to work at their team, they had to push the date back that Star Wars Eclipse was going to be dropping to about 2027 or so. So, and they were in trouble. They did express wanting to be acquired a number of times, and they're in trouble right now. You know, they're definitely struggling to a degree, especially with some of the workplace culture that that has stained the Quantic Dream image. So
Yeah.
you know they're in trouble. They're definitely struggling a little bit right now. So maybe this acquisition, if this is true, again, guys, this is rumors. But Bari, what's your thoughts?
Um,
Did PlayStation drop the ball here? That's what I'm gonna ask you. Did PlayStation drop the ball by not acquiring Quantic Dream when they had the chance?
Yo, that's a good question, because when you brought this up, I'm thinking about my man Sick, because you know Sick Humor, he likes Quantic Dream, you know, games a lot, and he was definitely like, you know, advocating that PlayStation should have bought you know, Quantic Dream. Me personally, I know this is not going to be a popular answer. I'm sorry, but I don't think PlayStation should buy them. I think PlayStation should be looking at supermassive games. I think they are doing Quantic Dream style games way better than Quantic Dream, in my personal opinion, from what I like to play. But yeah, the fact of the matter is that they don't have the talent there, where they're claiming that the next game that they announced not until 2027. You know what I mean? Like, would you want to acquire something like that? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, I think NetEase might also be like trying to, you know, like it might be a fight. Real talk. And I mean, no disrespect when I say this.
They like the Tencent. They like the Tencent, right?
Yeah.
They just
but also
invest in a whole bunch of these companies.
It might be fire sale too, though. Like, you know, they might be below what they should really be worth because of what's going on, and you know, NetEase might be like, hey, let's just gobble them up real quick. You feel me? You know, so like hypothetical.
Yeah, like what does this acquisition, you know, gonna mean for Quantic Dream? Are they now gonna get like the developers that they need to get? You know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't really know how NetEase really runs. All I know of, I heard them that, you know, they invest in companies here and they'll put like stakes in the company and whatnot. But this is saying this is a full 100% acquisition. So I don't know what that would mean for Quantic Dream, because NetEase don't develop games; they just invest, right?
Yeah. So NetEase is a Chinese internet company, Chinese internet technology company. And
okay.
So what the vision is the company purchased a minority stake in Quantic Dream back in 2019 to support Quantic Dream's vision of becoming a global multi-franchise entertainment company and to develop advanced technologies and games for the future. But now it seems like NetEase will acquire 100% of the company. The deal has apparently been in talks for months. So I just think that, you know, again, I think it's a fire sale. You know, Quantic Dream wants to get bought. They're having problems finding talent, and NetEase might just be trying to gobble them up just to get that under the books, like 100% on the books. I personally think that's what it is, because personally, I can't see or understand what the purchase.
Yeah, ain't Quantic Dream like a French? They like in France or something like that, right? Oh no, am I tripping?
Question. I'm not sure where they're located, honestly. Let me look that up real quick.
And NetEase ain't playing around, man.
NetEase. Like, what's the name? The other one.
That y'all don't want them? We'll copy it.
I personally speak. I agree with you though. Like I personally, I don't really. Yeah, they're in France. So Quantic Dream is headquartered in Paris, France.
Okay.
David Cage is the president. Yeah, they got, so the number of employees is 200 plus as of 2022. Damn, and
they got 200 plus,
and they can't get the project off the ground. Really?
Yes. What they talking about talent?
I mean, it might be specific.
Putting people for a loop over there.
No, it might be. Well, hold on. No, it might be specific roles though, like key roles that they need, right? Just because they have 200 plus people doesn't mean that those 200 plus people, it's, you know, it's all essential roles, right? Some of that stuff might be like, and I hate to use this terminology, but just for the sake of this conversation, some of those might be like, you know, more, you know, low entry devs. That's just like, you know,
bruh, 200 plus. So you telling me that
roles,
these people can't evolve or get promoted to their job?
That's a good point.
Plus,
that's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. I'm not debating that at all. That's an excellent point.
That's a big studio, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I didn't even know that, bro. I did not know that. This is new information. I didn't know Quantic Dream was that big, bro. 200 plus.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, especially when you, especially when you look at like a team like Ember Labs and what they're making. And how long
that's a lot of people. Yo, somebody said 100 cleaners. Yo, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what's up. That's crazy. Bro.
Hey, yo, Persona slick too. I don't mean no disrespect.
Nah, I didn't mean it to be rude, bro. Like, I appreciate the devs, man. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But honestly, I believe that. I do think NetEase, they gobble them up because NetEase, they move pretty quickly when it comes to shit they trying to buy. So I think we'll see that news sooner rather than later that they've been acquired. Like,
gotta be no watch out for NetEase, man. Real talk. Like, I mean, this
NetEase
people might not care about this, but yo, they out here, yo. Every time I see them, they got some stake in something, bro.
Yeah, they got a stake in a lot. They got a lot of steak dinners out there. You feel me?
Yo, facts.
All right, let's move on real quick. Some quick news for y'all real quick. So Capcom raised the Japanese-based staffer salary by 30%. Listen, I might need to go to Capcom.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to move to Capcom.
That's good news,
that's
man.
Good.
I'm happy to see one of my favorite, developers or publisher, however you want to say, that's doing well. But Capcom, they was in the ground, man. But now they see like people getting their raise. You see their games are selling much better now, like the old days or whatnot, or even more better than the old days. I'm just happy to see that because with Capcom doing better, that can just nets out that people. The games that we loved in the past, can come back. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's a good thing, man. So real quick, I just want to read the quote of why this is happening. So driven by his philosophy of being a creative entertainment culture that stimulates your senses, Capcom will work to address the issues facing our society while aiming to improve its corporate value and establishing a relationship of trust with its employees and stakeholders. During January, Capcom released its financial results for the 9 months ending in December 31st of 2021, and it was reported a net sales of 88.1 billion yen, which converted to US dollars is 774 million. So they're seeing really good profits, which accounts for a 35% increase as opposed to the 2020 year-end profit margins. So year over year, we're seeing a 35% increase, which I think this is great for Capcom, right? I'm very happy, and I'm happy that them devs over in Japan are getting that bread. You feel me? Shout out to them, man. That's really good.
Well deserved, man.
Well deserved. Capcom, let's cascade that to the American side. You feel me? Cascade that down on over. You feel me?
One of the best engines in gaming,
absolutely.
In my opinion.
That RE engine is amazing. Facts. And then another news real fast. So Ys 8, which is a really great game, Lacrimosa of Dana. I didn't finish it, but it was a great game. I put about maybe 20 hours into it. A lot of games, but Ys 8 is coming to the PlayStation 5 this fall. Bari, quick thoughts.
Yeah, I love the game. I thought Ys 8 was a wonderful experience. I like 9 a little bit more than 8, but the fact that Ys, it's funny because Ys 8 was already running like 4K 60 on the PlayStation Pro.
That's about to be 8K.
So yeah, I definitely wanted to see more information. Like, yo, do you get like a 120 mode in the game or whatnot? Because this game was so good. My save, after 40 hours in the game, my save data got deleted, and I had to replay the game to catch up and then beat the game. But yeah, I love it. I got to go to nightmare mode and finish a lot of stuff out. But yeah, Ys 8 was a great game. Great story, great characters. Yeah, it's a very enjoyable game. So if you guys are interested, Ado is one of my favorite characters, in RPG. So yeah, definitely a great series. The Ys series. Yeah. Put where is 9 as well? Put that in there as well. NIS.
I thought 9 had a PS5 version. It doesn't?
Nah, it's PS4. PS4.
Yeah, definitely put that on PS5 as well. But yo, this is definitely a great game.
And they come with a new collector's edition, which I already got. I was tempted, Persona. I said, let me fall back.
I think I might have it already too.
On PS4.
Yeah, I might already have that too. But yeah, no, Ys 8 is a great game. From what I've played of it. When it comes back to the PlayStation 5, I'm definitely gonna finish it and put and sink some time into this. So I'm excited for this. This is
a good game.
Very good game. So shout out to the Yeez crew. Right. And then the last thing is Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary. You know, it's been 20 years since they've been teaching us about friendship. Right.
Yes, sir.
Such a great series, Kingdom Hearts, man. I really,
sir.
really love this series. You and I, and Hollywood sing a bar.
You and I. That's Sanctuary. That's part 2.
Yeah, this is a great series, man. So, what's one of your fondest memories of Kingdom Hearts?
Oh man, one of the fondest memories of Kingdom Hearts is when Sora's theme came out, when he got turned into a Heartless, and he was trying to protect Kairi, and thus Kairi noticing that with Sora and how Sora came back together with it. That touches me to this day. You know what I mean? I love that scene to death. Kingdom Hearts is just it's my second favorite franchise of all time. I love Kingdom Hearts. Sora is all time one of favorite characters. 20 years, man. Yo, we old, man.
Yo, 20 years.
we are old, yo. I remember the funny thing about Kingdom Hearts, I remember not playing this game because I was like, oh, I don't want to play no Disney junk with RPG and all that stuff. I denied it. Then my homeboy Ahmad was like, yo, Bari, you have to play Kingdom Hearts. And bought Kingdom Hearts, played it. Marvin was trying to borrow the game. I was like, yo, Marvin, you gotta wait till I finish and play it, you know what I mean? And ever since I fell in love with the series, man. But
yeah,
yo, my Kingdom Hearts novel collection finally came in, so I got that done. I just love the franchise in itself, man. I was hoping for a little bit more with this information though, like PS5 update, you know what I mean, with the game and all that stuff. But that's a little too much, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But nah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is definitely my favorite. Kingdom Hearts 2 was just a beast, yo. I love 1 as well, but Kingdom Hearts 2, the blow up, the level up is just it was just way different.
So my fondest memory is actually a real life memory that translated into the game. So I remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 first came out, I saved up my allowance and I got the game, right? And so when I got the game, I got home, and when I put the game in, I'm sitting there, I'm chilling or whatever, and I'm letting like the start screen and everything play, and letting like remember the video that played with Kingdom Hearts 2? And I'm just sitting there, on the couch, legs crossed, Indian style, and I'm just like, I just like my eyes started watering. Something flew in my eye, like little dust or something got in there, and the eyes started welling up. And a little dust got in there, and man, I was just smiling so much. I'm just like, I love this series so much,
bro. Anybody, bro.
And then when it got to what really hit home for me is like when the movie was done and it got to the start screen and you see him, he's eating an icicle and he's like standing there in the water and like the music is just playing. I'm just like, oh my god, Kingdom Hearts! Hey yo, I was so hyped, bro. Like I remember that night, man, because I was so hyped, bro. I played that game religiously, man, all night, bro. I was on that shit heavy.
Great. I don't know why people bash Kingdom Hearts. Like most people that bash Kingdom Hearts, they never play the game. They're like, oh, I heard the story was confusing. No, play the goddamn game. You know what I mean? I felt like how the game came out could be confusing if you don't have like multiple platforms. If you ain't had a DS, if you ain't had a PlayStation 2, if you ain't had a PSP, you're gonna be missing some story beats. But now that they came out with all the collections and all that stuff, and now we got Final Mix over here, there's no confusion with the game because you can play the game chronologically or you can play it through the game, number wise. So I don't understand how people are confused with this game. It's a great story.
They're not playing the games. That's why, Bari. They're not playing the games.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Real quick, man. Let me get these super chats. Yo, Andre Clayman, I appreciate you so much for the super chat, bro. He says, "Sup, PlayStation Nation. I was finally able to grab a PS5, and now I'm a part of greatness. Psych. I'm still playing my Series X way more." Shout out to Andre Clay.
Andre lying to the people now. He got that dual sense. He's like, oh damn.
He's like, that ain't no April Fools. You got that PS5 greatness. Steady flow, man. Appreciate you so much for the super chat. It says, "What's up, fellas? Just a donation for preaching the PlayStation gospel. LOL. shutting down all the negative press with the truth. Appreciate you, Steady, always, bro. The Energy Code, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, Until Dawn Fire, already Amazon, the Quarry, day one. Quarry's pre-order day one. That I'm hyped for that. And the Energy Code again, I appreciate you, bro. He says, bring back Beautiful Joe and Mega Man Legends X. Beautiful Joe.
I need Mega Man Legends though. That would be fire.
Legends would be good. Beautiful Joe was fire though. That was definitely a great series that I'm surprised like didn't really continue like into like, you know, the other consoles. Because I remember playing on PSP and I'm like, yo, this game is fire, bro. Like,
Beautiful Joe's the short dude.
Yeah, the dude in the red outfit.
Yeah. I never got to play Beautiful Joe games. Like I played him in a fighting game. I can't remember what it was, but he was in a fighting game. Was it Marvel vs. Capcom? I'm not sure. But yeah, I never really got to play it.
I think it was it was Marvel vs. Capcom. It was Marvel vs. Capcom 3 that Beautiful Joe was in. Yeah, I remember that. And then King Kiso, man, appreciate you for super chat. It says Sora and Roxas fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 was elite. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yo, absolutely. Facts.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Give y'all some trophies real quick. You know, a couple trophies. You made it this far.
Yes, sir. Throwing them things out.
Throwing them trophies out.
We got one more thing.
What? Oh yeah,
the greatest game ever got trademarked.
Talk about that. Go ahead and set us up.
I mean, it's not really to mention. It's just Knack. I don't know if it was Knack 3, but Knack the trademark got renewed. So, you know, there might be something coming from that, which I'm happy for because I enjoyed Knack 1 and 2. So yeah, I'm not mad about playing more Knack. You know what I mean? I'm with it. I think Knack was a great showcase graphically for the PlayStation with all the stuff that coming to get all the polygons that's come together and re-immersion and all that stuff. And also the story and the gameplay was pretty cool. You know what I mean? They made it easier with Knack 2, but it was still a great game, in my opinion. But yeah, I like Knack, man.
I like Knack 1. I didn't finish Knack 2, but I did enjoy Knack 1. I think it was really great. If we get a 3, that'd be dope, honestly. Yeah, and then actually, there is one more bit of news before we get into the topic real quick. For my fighting game fanatics out there, you know we got something for y'all. We hold y'all down. So the Hori, they announced that they got their new PS5 fight sticks coming out. So it's the Fighter Commander OCTA for the PlayStation 5, which is the fight stick, and then the fight pad as well, which is coming out. And this is the PS5 Hori fight pad. It looks pretty dope, right? So that's the Fighting Commander OCTA fight pad, and then the fight stick, which it works for PS5, PS4, and PC. Same with the fight pad. This is Hori, and this is the fight pad, fight stick for PS5.
The fight pad look kind of slick.
Yeah, I like the fight pad a lot actually, but I never really liked fight pads per se. I've always liked fight sticks. Like I've always been like an arcade stick guy.
Yeah, like Hori was my first fight stick I ever had. That thing was loud too.
Madcast was my
that thing was loud, boy. But nah, man, this is good. You know, it supports PS5, PS4, and PC. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah. First fight stick was.
I know a lot of people's gonna customize this because that sticker that they laid out there, it don't look too pleasing, but
yeah,
they'll probably put their own customized.
They have a Dragon Ball Z shit or something like that. You already know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the news, guys. If you now we about to get into the topic portion of the show. Listen, guys, this is going to be a great conversation because I have a question for Bari and the chat too. Y'all can talk about it too, right? We want to hear what y'all talk. So earlier in the show, we were talking about PlayStation Plus Essential or the PlayStation Plus tiers, right? And, in explaining the different tiers, one thing was missing, Jay Bari. One thing was missing, chat. You know what was missing? Day and date. Where's day and date? Where's day and date, guys? Is this service really worth it? Where's the day and date? Yes, guys, day and date was missing from all of the tiers in the service. And naturally, people are wondering, well, why is there no day and date? Why, Jim Ryan, even though you've been, a part of the business of the industry for a very long time, and I have no business experience. I'm going to tell you, I have no experience. I'm going to tell you how you need to run your company. How you need to run your division and why this is great for gamers. But this is great for gamers. I'm going to tell you why you need to put games into a service day and date, even though I don't have no business experience. I have no experience. And Jim Ryan, like the professional he is, he came through. Shout out to GameIndustry.biz. And he explained why there was no day and date. And he said, and I quote, in terms of putting our games into this service or of any of our services upon their release, as you well know, this is not a road that we've gone down in the past, and it is not a road that we're going to go down with this new service. We feel if we were to do that with the games that we make at PlayStation Studios, the virtuous cycle will be broken. The level of investment that we need to make in our studios would not be possible, and we think the knockoff effect on the quality of games that we make would not be something that gamers want. So,
Hold on. Persona, no, you're not gonna do that. You are not gonna do that. I need you to read that last sentence again.
Absolutely. You.
We're not gonna overlook that.
You got it. I'm about to read it again. I got it.
We're not gonna overlook that.
You got it, Mr. Jay Bari. I got you.
I need you to read that last sentence again.
I got you. The level of investment that we need to make in our studios would not be possible, and we think the knockoff effect on the quality of the games that we make would not be the knockoff effect, the knock-on effect on the quality of games that we make would not be something that gamers want.
What? The reason why I bring this up, my bad, Persona, I know you about to go in a groove, but
no, you got the floor, bro.
The reason why I wanted you to read that again, because this is something that we in the PlayStation Nation that smell good, put our PlayStation fragrance on every single day, been saying for quite a few now. Been saying for a couple of years now, where we're saying that it is perfectly, reasonable to understand why PlayStation wouldn't want to put their games in a service day and age, because from interviews from Sean Layden, from talks from people that's in the industry, games are costing more and more and more. The ratio between subscribers and how much your budget has to be, it won't pan out. It doesn't fit the bill to do that for PlayStation. And we've been saying it for the long. Jim Ryan just took a shot. Just to let you know, guys, he just took a shot, because this is something that we've been saying with the quality effect. You know what I mean? Would that pan off if you was to put it day and age so it can be accessible to gamers? You know what I mean? Because the fact that you wouldn't be getting the amount of money that you're gonna, you need to go on par with as far as the budget with the money. Because you have a game that costs 100 and something million, 200 something million. You want to meet that standard or above, right? You want your game to produce more than that, right? That's just simple business 101. But just to put it in a service day and age, you know what I mean? Your service costing $10 and whatnot. It won't line up with your budget of your game, especially you're putting out. It's pretty much you're putting out a whole bunch of stuff, but you could continue going in the red, depending on how much subscribers you have. At the end of the day, it's no different than somebody that working just off commission, right? Yeah, you can have a good month. You know what I mean? Where people's coming into your store and they using your name. Hey, use my code, use my work ID, you know what I mean, for your commission, and you making bang over $1. But that next month come through, where they at? You know what I mean? You can't really depend on us being on commission. That's how these subscriptions are. People can subscribe, they can unsubscribe. Depending on how your offerings is on one month, people will subscribe. It depends on the other month, people unsubscribe. You don't know. But at the end of the day, what's guaranteed, well, it's not guaranteed, but it's more sustainable, is you putting out your game for whatever price it is. You know what I mean? If it's appetizing that it'll appeal to a lot of people. But at the end of the day, is that this is something that we've been saying, that the quality would drop off, and they don't want to knock the quality off when it comes to their games, just because the game could be accessible to you at a cheaper cost. because if you want it so accessible to you, then the quality will drop off. And he's definitely saying this is not something that gamers want. It's not only gamers want, it's what PlayStation Nation don't want. We've seen it on the other side of the ballpark, where yeah, they have their games accessible, but is the quality aspect high? Let's look at the games, how the game look. A lot of the games that, you know, stuff like Game Pass is putting out is the sandbox, create your own fun. Look at the popular games that's out there in Game Pass, and the majority of the stuff that come out for Xbox, it's not really story-driven hardcore stuff. They're making this stuff in these sandbox service-based type stuff because that will make the service and their game sustainable. But the quality is dipping in those games when it comes to animation, when it comes to graphical look, when it comes to lighting, when it comes to detail. That stuff costs money. There's a reason why first-party Xbox games don't have no goddamn ray tracing in it, where you gotta wait 6, 8, 10 months for it. It didn't fit the bill yet because day one, that costs too much. We gotta wait till this subscriber number is this. We don't want that over here on PlayStation. And Jim Ryan is just, he's pretty much parroting what we've been saying for years. Just repeating what we've been saying for years. This is yeah, I heard that.
Mr. Jay Bari, I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
As you should.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Because this is the problem with PlayStation gamers. You're happy to spend $70, as you would say, Mr. Jay Bari, $70, as you would say, on a game, one game for high quality. I'm spending $70 over the course of 4 months or so, and I'm getting a ton of quality, okay? The fact that you're capping for $1 billion corporation, right? I'm telling you, Game Pass is the future, okay? If Microsoft can put their games into a service day and date, there's no reason why PlayStation cannot put their games into a service day and date as well, Mr. Jay Bari.
PlayStation is not saying that they can't put their games in their day and date. They're saying that they won't do something like that.
Why not?
Because that would hinder their virtuous cycle of what they want to do. Like they're producing and they're making money. Also, for them to put their games day and date, is the amount of subscribers matching the budget of these games? No, it's not. So the quality will have to dip.
It doesn't matter, Mr. Jay Bari. PlayStation can foot the bill, right? The fact of the matter is, PlayStation knows that you PlayStation fanboys will continue to pay $70 for a game. So that's why they're not putting their games in the service, right?
Yes.
It's not about the quality, right? Because Xbox has quality games. So, and their games have been in services for a long time. Huh?
Like what? What game?
What?
What game, sir?
Forza Horizon. Forza Horizon is a quality game.
Okay.
And that just came out last year.
Okay.
There's quality. There's quality on Xbox and Game Pass, and then we've got a ton of other great games coming out as well. The fact of the matter is that PlayStation is playing you. You need to speak up as a gamer, and you need to tell PlayStation to put their games as a service. The fact that you have this PS Plus stuff, and they're making you pay $120 a year for old games. Who is paying for old games? People can just go on PC and download an emulator and play those old games. I don't need to pay. Why would I play Sony to play old games?
You rather pay $15 a month for Game Pass to play old games and new games. That costs how much? That's way more than what PlayStation Plus Premium is going to be.
But the day and date. That's where the offering is.
Yeah, but listen, y'all gotta stop with this day and date stuff too, man. Because the day and date stuff is supposed to be the appealing thing, but you're not getting that like on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? Like, yo, when is the next exclusive that's coming out for you guys?
We got Starfield coming out in November, and then we got Stalker 2 in December.
You just waited a whole year Microsoft have you spending a whole year of $15 a month, so you can wait from November 2021 to November 2022.
But Mr. Jay Bari, you're not understanding. We're getting great games in the service throughout the year. So while we get those other games and play those games, we wait for the big stuff like, Starfield.
No, but you're
Spartacus.
saying that your appeal is day and date from Xbox Studios. You're waiting a whole year for day and date games.
But
they have you spending all this money for what everybody's claiming to be the selling point, and you're barely getting it.
Well, no. See, this is the thing. When it comes to, we're still playing Forza and Halo. Halo just came out a couple months ago.
Where's Persona? Get this man off his mic, please.
No. Here's the thing. We're still playing Forza and Halo, and those games are great. So, hey, Persona, get away! No.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
He's still playing Forza and Halo.
Sorry about that.
I just want to play Halo.
I ran to the bathroom real quick. My fault.
Yo, but look, sometimes you gotta warn me, man. You gotta say, yo, Bari, I'm about to use the bathroom.
My fault. I should have messaged you and let you know. He snuck on the mic real quick. My fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You talking crazy. I heard part of it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody playing Halo.
So you wash your hands?
Absolutely, I wash my hands. You know,
right,
I gotta keep everything. Gotta keep everything clean. But now, realistically speaking, though, Sean Laney said this. A lot of people in the industry have been saying this, and what I'm trying to, I've explained this on my show as well, is a lot of people are looking at what Microsoft's doing and trying to allow Microsoft to dictate how the market should move. And what I'm trying to explain is what Microsoft is doing. I hate to use this terminology.
They're an anomaly.
But that is an anomaly because of the amount of money that they have at their disposal to do such things. So Microsoft can indefinitely, continuously to fund something like that with day and date. And obviously the quality has definitely dipped significantly. You have shit like Halo that's just like a shell of its former shelf. You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect example. So when it comes to what Microsoft is doing, that is not something that PlayStation themselves can do, right? Because of the amount of the money disparity between the two, right? That's one. Two, if Microsoft's games were still selling, they wouldn't be doing this anyway. That's the part that people forget. The reason why Microsoft went this route is because the sales were dipping significantly since last generation.
Why Game Pass? Why Game Pass is here is because of that. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Nintendo and PlayStation don't have those problems. So how are you going to allow Microsoft to dictate something like that because of day and date? Nintendo and PlayStation don't have those problems. They don't need to do that. Because at the end of the day, and there are a ton of games out here that prove that. Elden Ring just sold 12 million. On all platforms, it's selling well. That's because that's a game people want. Going back to what Jim Ryan said about the quality and whatnot, PlayStation's games are synonymous with high quality. They make some of the highest quality, if not the most high quality games in the business. They make games you want to play. Elden Ring is a game, going to Elden Ring, obviously that's not part of PlayStation, but Elden Ring is a game and a series and a franchise that people want to play. People buy the things that they want. That's how business has always been, and that's how it's going to always be, because people will buy the things that they want. How much shit do you have in your house that you don't need but you wanted? I know I got a lot of that shit around here now. I'm sure a lot of you in the chat do as well. Why did you buy that? You bought it because you wanted it. It serves no purpose to your everyday life. It serves no purpose to your survivability. You have it in your house because you want that. It brings enjoyment to you. It makes you happy. It releases the dopamine in your brain, which makes you happy as fuck. But, let's tell the whole story, because Jeremiah did he kind of left the door cracked saying, things are always changing, and who knows what happens in a couple years time. But he does not think that the moneymaker is through subscription sales. He thinks that where the money is truly to be made is through live service games. Bari, what's your thoughts on that? Of him saying that?
Yo, I mean, bro, that's what I've been saying for the last couple of months. Everybody been disagreeing with me. You know what I mean? Where I said like my fear could be, which I know they already addressed this. I'm saying what I brought up in the past is that when it comes to these live service games and it becomes the priority because this is where the money is coming from. Like I always said that live service games, depending on if it blows up and if it's really good, yeah, they can probably say like, oh, this is what we're gonna continue to produce. But Herman Host came out and addressed that, said they always do what's single player narrative driven games. That's their lifeblood or whatnot. But yeah, they're gonna definitely dip dip their toe in that water where, yeah, we want a part of that live service stuff too, because yeah, as we can see, if you have a banger, the most profitable games, the most played games are these Apex, the Fortnites, you know what I mean? These games are being played and people are spending money, with these games. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
I don't
Apex,
disagree with them.
Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14, right? Where people are paying an entire subscription to play that game, but also still buying the expansions whenever they come out every year. Mm-hmm. That's I agree. Fortnite pulling down like what, 10 billion plus a year or something like that. You feel me? That dwarfs, what a lot of shit is being pulled down in, and that's why a lot of people in the industry are trying to mimic that. I don't know how successful PlayStation would be with that, but I'm interested to see how they attempt that, and especially with Herman Host confirming that single player is still their priority and all that stuff, which I do believe, because that is where their lifebane is. So I do think that still is their focus, but they're also making the proper purchases and making the proper business decisions to put themselves in a position to where they don't make the same mistakes as a lot of other companies did with trying to make live service games, right? That's why they have Bungie, and they explained that Bungie, they have been in this live service business for 10 years, going on 10 years now. They know what works, they know what does not work. They have W's and L's. So they know where to steer killer from, how to build out the content, and how to keep people coming back and engaged. And that is what PlayStation is interested in. And that's why they spent the $3.6 billion to lock them down. So when it comes to them trying to build out like that, I think that's where their investments are in terms of trying to put out more things that can pull in more money, because they're already making about 35% of their income does come from microtransactions and all that other shit. Live service, they go down that route and stuff like that, and make some compelling games. It could double that. You feel me? So I do believe live service is most like possibly where the money is, especially when you look at the growth of some of these other games with live service. So we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, I don't think day and date is something that PlayStation needs to do, nor is it something that they have to do because their games sell.
Yeah, it's something that it's not required for them to do. And if they want to keep on putting out, according to what they are saying, they want to keep on putting out these high budget games, because nobody is on a consistent basis on a level, and it's not even like being fanboy or cocky or nothing like that. Nobody's putting out the consistency and high costing games that PlayStation does. You know what I mean? Yeah, like true. If you look at last year, look what they just put out last year. I mean, in 2020 they put out The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Miles Morales, and they launched a console. No other platform holder is doing stuff like that. I know I'm leaving
Boy, they put out a lot of shit out. Yeah, they put a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like no other platform, holder or manufacturer is doing stuff like that. Not even like the third party, developers, or publishers. They put out like one or two. PlayStation is dropping like 2, 3, or 4. Look at this year. You about to have Horizon, Gran Turismo, God of War, all in the same goddamn year from first party, and also MLB as well. What other platformer or publisher is putting out that much quality content when it comes to budget and all these other things that makes up for quality? Like like PlayStation. Nobody. So for them putting their stuff day and date, yeah. Obviously, it'll depend on how many subscribers you have in that service for them to be like, okay, can we make a game that costs 200 million, 300 million? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what they're pretty much saying. And it's not me being a corporate slave or capping. This is stuff that was being told to us on a personal level and interviews. So I you know what I mean? It's just this is their philosophy. This is their, this is how they're running their business. People can't respect that. Hey, I don't know.
Pretty much. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, I mean, PlayStation don't need to do day and date. Because people are happy with spending what's asked to play high quality games. It's that simple. I mean, if you hate that, if you're mad at that, maybe you need to get yourself checked out. Maybe you need to take a step back because, you might not be a gamer. Anyway,
Oh, you said that mad slide.
So yeah, man, that was the discussion. Pretty great. Yeah, now we're gonna get into the outro. Well, y'all made it to the end of the show, man. A couple more trophies in this platinum. Let's give y'all that.
Yes, sir. Platty Waddies. Hey!
They go that platinum. They go that
Platty
platinum.
Platty Waddy.
They go that platinum. Let me get the super chat from Andrew Wilkins real quick. Andrew, appreciate you for the super chat. Check out Last Word podcast that Cog is on, Mooch was on, and the way them panel members got mad when Mooch said Game Pass ain't successful right now shows that no decent person would support Xbox at all. Oh man.
Mooch be spitting a lot of facts, yo. People trying to,
they trying to hear that.
Yeah, they're not trying to hear it because typically like Mooch, we know him from being an Xbox. Now he just plays on whatever. But he spit a lot of fat. Like he see a lot of the stuff too that we've been saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. It is what it is. Like if the other service was that successful, and not saying that it doesn't have any success, they'll be very transparent on what really is going down and what's going on.
Well, not only that, but if the service was truly successful, we would see a dip in sales from games. We're not seeing that because people would be speaking with their wallets, saying, "Hey, no."
You see a dip on that platform.
That's it. That's the only place you're seeing it.
Yeah, they don't want to do that.
From third party all the way up to exclusives.
Yep.
But all right, man, let's get into these outros. Bari, man, starting with you, man. Give us your outro. Let the people know.
Yo, great show today, episode 77. Yo, we are creeping up on 100 Persona, man. I don't know if you know what I mean. Yo, 23 more episodes, right? Am I getting that right? 23 more episodes.
Probably by like the fall. By like the fall, we should be at 100.
By the fall?
Yeah.
Yo, by the fall, we should be. That'll be 3 years of WUPS.
No, 2 years.
No, we in our second year, right?
No, we
started 2020. We started like August or September 2020.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be 2 years. You're right, my bad. I was thinking like, oh, that first year already counts.
2 years, man. We really been doing WUPS for 2 years, bro.
Yes, sir, man. But nah, man, great episode today, man. Like I said, it's always a pleasure, seeing all the people in the chat. Always a pleasure doing this podcast with you every Saturday, man. It's definitely a highlight for the weekend for me. Yo, it's gonna be a busy weekend, man, cause we got DNF dual beta. Yep. We got the NCAA. Not Final Four. Yeah, I think it was the Final Four. Yeah, Final Four. Yep. There's my man Bum's tournament, birthday bash. There's so much stuff going on, and all these goddamn games we gotta play. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna be busy, man. I'm gonna be dibbling and dabbling over there, but I'm gonna be mainly on that DNF. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody coming through. If you guys enjoy the show, hit the like button, and we'll see you guys next week, man. It's gonna be a goodie.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Oh yeah, likewise, Bari. I always look forward to doing a Saturday morning podcast with my bro, Bari, and love chopping up with y'all in the chat, man. Seeing what y'all be typing and having y'all come through, man. It's always fun. Rocking out with y'all, man. So, me and Bari, we really do. I know we say it all the time, but we only say it because we truly do mean it. We really appreciate y'all's support and everything going on. And, we got some surprises too, man. We got surprises coming up.
Yo, you might as well just like give a little snippet of that. You know what I mean?
What the whole Oblivious thing?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be coming. So
yeah, so we do have membership. It's gonna be coming to the WUPS. So if you want to become a member of the WUPS Nation, that's definitely happening real soon. We're gonna have some really cool emotes, really dope tier of stuff. The badge is gonna be dope, man. Oblivious is doing all of our work, and it's a big order. It's gonna be a couple weeks. It's gonna take a while, but most likely by the summer we should have memberships active on the channel. So if you're trying to be down with the WUPS Nation, definitely check that out, man, and be ready for that. It's gonna be real nice. The rollout's gonna be real nice, real smooth. And also, not to divulge too much, but our layout and how we do things, most likely by like Christmas time, that's gonna change as well. That's gonna be real official, real nice. And it's gonna get much better. A lot of things in the pipeline. Trust. So we really appreciate you guys. And for me, I'm Gaming with Persona. I was your host for this week, right? So I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And for me, you could check me out on my YouTube channels at Gaming with Persona. So when Persona speaks this Monday, we definitely about to talk about this Elizabeth Warren shit for sure. oh yeah, them comments I'm seeing, I'm disgusted.
It's too spicy.
We talking about that. And then Tuesday, Ladies Night episode 3. Yo, listen, like about 100 of y'all voted on Twitter. Y'all said, yo, man, we love the show. So episode 3 is coming. We're gonna be talking about I can't wait to hear the ladies' take on like catfish gaming and all the shit that's happening. Yo, we're gonna talk. It's gonna be a great episode. Really, I got a dope show outlined for that. So Ladies Night with me, Luca, Stone, Morgan, Red, Whitney. It's gonna be a lot of.
Y'all got the whole smorgasbord on there.
It's gonna be everybody. And dimes as well. It's gonna be a nice packed show. Trust. So don't miss that. And then Wednesday, I'm actually gonna be a guest on Double XP podcast over there with Fame and them. Yeah. So definitely be on the lookout for the link to that on my YouTube channel, on my Twitch, on Twitter at some point. And I'm gaming a lot this weekend, man. Stranger of Paradise, DNF Duel. Those are my 2 games this weekend. I'm rotating between that heavy. But we got to get a lobby going too later on today.
There'll be a lobby up later today.
Absolutely. And then man, listen, guys, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew, with a podcast for the community. By the community. Live to inspire. Shout out to Bari. Live to inspire. Live to inspire. Shout out to Bari. Yo, Bari, my shirt comes today or tomorrow, so I'm gonna take pictures of that. I can't wait.
Yes, sir.
And that's it, guys. I appreciate y'all.